but then things happened on the final stretch of the second round, where she dropped, I think, 7 shots to Silva Saarinen on the final 6 holes. That came just like a flash out of nowhere. And we, in a way, I'm kind of happy that it gets a little bit more exciting today, but she was clearly struggling there, Rachel. I don't know what really happened, and she still had a smile after the round on her face, but yeah.
Well, she was playing so dominantly that, once you get that far out in front, it's kind of pretty hard to keep the pace. And the course does have a lot of teeth. The wind did pick up quite a lot, so she just might have lost a little bit of concentration and execution there, but still performing incredibly well. And with a 5-stroke lead, she's still a really heavy favorite to take down her second European Pro Tour title of the year.
Clearly huge lead still, 5 strokes. It's just the thing that it was 11 or 12 even maybe at some times. It's
yeah, definitely.
She spoiled us with the level of play she was showing us, but I still say that she's a pretty heavy favorite to take down this final title of the year, the EPT All-Stars. And she got the first one. She, of course, wants to take the final one as well.
Yeah, of course. We're talking about the Copenhagen Open, the first event on the European Pro Tour. Rachel dominated there, won by 12 strokes in the end, and showed absolutely no signs of weakness. Here, there's been some slight vulnerabilities exposed in the end of the second round, but she's still really marching towards another huge title. So really, really well played from Rachel Turton. And it'll be exciting to see how it all shakes out here on the final round.
Yeah, and of course you have to expect mistakes on a very difficult course like this. It's more or less impossible to be playing flawless from hole 1.
Especially with the wind. Yeah, I mean the course it's a very mountainous region, very beautiful on the southern coast of Spain, Costa del Sol, sunniest region on Earth, and some really, really serious topography out there. It's a lot of the greens are really drop-off type death putt scenarios, and here we're going to get a good look at what happened yesterday. That forehand was so butter smooth and just parked it.
Yeah, and
that was hole 2. Perfect start, 2 birdies in a row.
She did really got that perfect start with birdies on hole 1 and 2, and kept on going after that. This is on hole 5 with another great putt, and
such a display of athleticism, be able to stretch out, maintain balance, and just nail that putt right in the center. She had 2 of those huge straddle putts, like from uncomfortable footing. The second one was even more impressive, like on sheer mountain cliff side, mountain goat like footing, just nailed it. That was one of the putts of the year, really, in my opinion.
I think we're gonna see that highlight quite soon here on this highlight reel.
That was almost a throw in there as well from Jenny.
Yeah. Jenny also extremely impressive to me, the way she's going out there. She doesn't have that much experience from especially from international tournaments like this, and
with media
especially
coverage,
playing in front of live cameras, she doesn't seem to be affected at all. If something,
she seems
positive.
Yeah, she's getting a boost from it. She's perfectly in her element.
So very nice surprise to see the Swedish lady Jenny Larsson, and I'm sure we're gonna see a lot of her in the future as well. Another one who we have seen quite a lot of is, of course, this lady here, Silva Saarinen.
Yeah,
the young gun from Finland.
Yeah, the highlight machine. She's really played well and got herself into second position solo, and the biggest threat to Rachel Turton at the moment. That's not the correct course, but that was at round 1.
For the round,
yeah. For round 2, Silva is 5 strokes back at +13. Rachel at +8. Haiti at +14, so she's 6 strokes behind the leader, and Jenny just 7 strokes behind the leader at 15. So it's really tight between the other 3 players there on the lead card.
It's extremely tight. I don't expect them all 3 to be able to threaten Rachel. Maybe 1 or 2 of them if they get something really special going. But it's gonna be tight behind Rachel. It's gonna be a big battle for those podium spots. And
it could be any of them though. That's even 4th place, only 7 strokes back. So that's within the realm of possibility, most certainly, if she catches fire. So
we saw yesterday how quickly things can turn. So we shouldn't say too much yet, but we definitely see Rachel Turton as the big favorite, and just has been a pleasure to watch her so far. And I don't expect anything else from her. Now on day 3 and the final day of the EPT All-Stars event.
Yeah, she was on absolute fire through the first 30 holes or so of the event, and yeah, we'll see if she can get back in that groove and find that rhythm that she had so much in the early parts, and then shake off those struggles at the very end of the round that she had yesterday. But yeah, great underdog story from Jenny Larsen, qualifying for this event last second there at the Fuengirola Open EPT event right there on the same venue, different layout, but she's kind of well climatized and very comfortable in the conditions, and really like what I'm seeing from her.
Yeah, really happy. It's always fun to see those more surprising names on our lead cards. We saw also Petteri Kujanpää yesterday on the FPO Lead Card. He didn't have his best second round, but it's always so fun to see new faces, and they keep popping up. There are so many good players in Europe right now, and they're not getting fewer.
No, coming out from all over the place, all different countries represented. We have 3 different countries on this lead card, 10 different nationalities represented in the field, MPO and FPO wise. But yeah, thanks so much for joining us, by the way, out there, you viewers. We really appreciate you tuning in for this, and we hope you can help spread the word to anybody who's interested, and so they can enjoy the final round of the year. Live disc golf. What a beautiful thing.
Really is, and we are happy that the season has been able to continue with a course like this in Southern Europe, in Spain, where the weather is always nice, more or less 330 days of sun, and it's just showing how much disc golf is growing, that we can have a live event on a world-class course also in Southern Europe.
Yeah, we're talking about Millas Disc Golf Park there. Make sure you get yourself there. Very, very beautiful course, and 2 different layouts normally, a easier amateur red layout and a more difficult professional blue layout. Really beautiful and great resort style atmosphere there. Perfect place to do some winter training or to check out any time of the year.
Or just enjoy the sun. Yep. And a beautiful course, and to have some nice disc golf even during winter time. I can tell you that it's quite cold here in Helsinki area. It's
super cold, but it's definitely a very ideal holiday vacation destination, particularly if you're into disc golf. But even in general, it's just a great place to be. Southern Spain, wonderful lifestyle, great culture.
And here is some picture from the chase card, who has reached hole 3 already. That was Kaire Tekko from Estonia, who was throwing her disc. And now next up is Katie Tette. You can see it there, her scorecard. Starting off quite well with a par and then a birdie on hole 2, which is a really good start. And
yeah, same as Kaire. She's also, the Estonians are off to great starts.
Yeah, great to hear that. Katie is one that has maybe disappointed us a little bit. She was mentioned as one of the favorites, not only from us 2 here in the studio, but also from many other people. And I think that she is not so happy with what she has done so far, but she can definitely improve on this final round.
She's off to a good start. Yeah, definitely not her best event so far. It did seem like she was having some footing issues that first day when we followed her on the feature card. And yeah, it looked like the course was kind of beating her up a little bit. So definitely not her finest hour, but she's a super high quality player. We saw her, really in fine form at the Estonian Open, the 4th stop on the European Pro Tour, where she almost won that. She was carrying a lead wire to wire, and just got eclipsed by the really great Heidi Laine there at the very end.
That's right. Also saw Jenny Karpinen throw her tee shot there from on hole 3, and she's off to an okay start also. Par after 2 holes. One that is struggling a little bit, we saw Elina Rydberg here. We know what kind of game she can bring. We saw it at Tyni, especially, where she finished at the podium, 3rd place, but not really going her way so far, but still a lot of holes to turn that around.
Yeah, here we are on the tee of hole 1 with our lead card and our leader by 5 strokes, representing the UK and Prodigy discs, Rachel Turton, reaching to that D1, trusty, overstable, fast driver that she's been just smashing on all weekend. But that one didn't have enough height, did it?
No, not enough. Not looking as good as it did yesterday, where she started off with a birdie on hole 1.
But there's not OB there,
No,
there is an OB little sort of island thing, but I don't think she got that far. I think she should be able to get up and down for the par, most likely.
So a chance now for Silva to maybe get another stroke on on Rachel. We'll have to see. That is looking better.
Oh, she cut some.
Not getting all the way up there.
No, pretty good line, but maybe a little low, and cut some of those guardian trees there on the way up.
We see that they have covered the tee pad with some grass and dry leaves just to get some better traction there.
Some absorption there. Yeah, we did have a lot of rain yesterday morning, which is very unusual.
And look at this throw from
nice
Heidi.
One. Park job, redirected off the tree there at the very end.
Watch out for Heidi today. I thought that she would go off, come out yesterday and just crush it, but maybe she waited until today.
She had a sneaky good round though yesterday.
Really did.
She actually shared the hot round with Silva Saarinen, but it didn't look like she was like really on fire or anything. So that kind of just shows what her potential really is. That she can score really well even when it doesn't look like she's doing anything too special.
And that was a clear misrelease from Jenny. Not happy with that. That is Jenny Larsson from Sweden. Came out a little bit early and got hit by a tree there. Or the tree got hit by the disc rather. So not the perfect start for her. She's gonna have to scramble for her par.
Yeah, so we're off and running here. Final round, final event of the year. European Pro Tour All-Stars.
So exciting.
Very exciting, and it's really cool that we get to follow this whole thing. We're not going to miss a beat here. We're going to, I guess, go back to the chase card here.
I'm really happy that we can focus on the FPO field for 18 holes. That's something we have been missing the whole season, and now finally we have the opportunity to do so. And
yeah, here's hole 1, par 3, 80 meters, 262 feet, way uphill. Plays a lot more like closer to 100. We can give you the stats from yesterday that it played at exactly average par. So 1 birdie, 1 bogey, and everybody else with the pars. Rachel Turton was able to get that birdie. So it's looks like she's probably not quite in birdie range today.
I would be surprised. First off, Jenny Larsson here, sporting some cool sunglasses there. She's always looking like. She's looking cool out there on the course, even in sunny Spain. What did happen there? I think she came up a little bit short. Or is that her disc? Yeah. No, that's Heidi's disc. Yeah.
No, I think that wasn't ideal. It'll be interesting to see who's really warmed up and ready to go here. These ladies have been playing in the late afternoon for the first 2 rounds, and they even just finished their last round yesterday at sunset. So now it's early morning there.
Not too many resting hours in between the rounds. Yeah.
Yeah, and a different rhythm, to find yourself kind of ready to go at that time after playing at later in the afternoon. So we'll have to see who can adapt and adjust to the different scenario here, the combined pressure and different condition.
Do you prefer playing in the evening or in the morning?
I'm ready to go anytime.
You're
ready to play right now.
Fired up.
Let's go. I wish I was right there playing some disc golf, but this is the second best thing right here, and in the studio with you and all of you viewers out there watching it all unfold live. But yeah, no, I guess I'm just happy to ever get the free time and opportunity. Quite busy with the family and stuff. So any chance I get, any time of day or night, I'm ready to roll.
You get fired up when you see those baskets out there on the course. I myself much more of an evening person. Early mornings are not something that I enjoy that much. So
it doesn't suit your style.
Yeah, I'm not jealous of these ladies having to go out early in the morning.
Rachel's got that A2. Really trust the overstable approach disc from Prodigy. Very valued partner of ours.
She has
go out there and check out their discs. They got a fully complete lineup and tons of different plastics and molds. And she's also using a whale sack to keep her hands dry.
Another partner of ours. We are very happy to have them with us.
Yeah, another great product out there for disc golfers.
Difficult position for her. Not only did she have that bush or dry thing there on her swing from the backhand side, but she needs to challenge a tree, but she finds a way around it and gets a good look.
She's up on the green, but that's not a guaranteed. That's a little bit uphill, circle's edge putt, so kind of a tester for the first one. We're going to get to kind of see what kind of mode she's in here off the bat. Her straddle putt has been pretty much money all weekend long, but she did see some struggles when the wind picked up yesterday. We saw that she, like on hole 14, I think is where she really started to kind of be affected more by the wind. The one sailed on her and went OB, and then she had to lay up, and then she missed a birdie putt and a couple of other putts there.
Will we see a highlight throw in here from Jenny maybe? She's not really going for that, but just getting herself close and accepting a bogey after 2 not perfect first throws. That was better though.
Yeah, a little bit of a rough start from Jenny, but good to get herself up close so she doesn't have to stress about the putt at least anyway.
But she is battling for a podium finish. I give her quite good chances if she can play like she did yesterday.
Silva Saarinen looks like she's got that mercy that we've seen her just doing magical things with all year, but she's not trying to make a highlight here, just trying to get up there for a par. Doesn't quite get super close, but, you know.
Great opportunity for Heidi Laine to take strokes on the whole card.
Yeah, indeed.
And she is still at the second closest to the pin here.
Yeah, so it's kind of a important moment here for Rachel.
Very important. You don't want to have a...
Yeah, don't want to drop 2 strokes to Heidi right away. Potentially, I guess.
Heidi is 6 behind Rachel right now. Silva 5 behind. Let's see what that will be after this hole. Pumping up and down. That's her usual pre-putt routine. Shaking her head a little bit. But
nice putt, right on the mark.
No need to shake her head anymore. It seems like we saw something big from Jenny Karppinen there also quickly. Have to wait and see what that was.
That was a great putt there and a big statement from Rachel Turton right out of the gates here.
Clearly. And now pressure on Silva to...
keep the pace.
And that's an annoying tree.
An annoying tree there. Yeah. She doesn't like to go to the straddle, but...
And she's dropping 1 stroke then on Rachel, extending that gap to 6, most likely. And Heidi is probably quite happy with that, though. Of course, she's not wishing any bad for her fellow card mates, but she wants to get up there in the lead.
See how Heidi's putt's feeling.
Oh, shaky, but it stays in.
Nubs, but it luckily gets a bounce up and stays in the cage. So
yeah, it's
32.
Not easy with that first putt of the day. It's always a little bit shakier than those others. Now they are just waiting for Jenny to finish, and then they can go on to hole 2.
So yeah, a couple bogeys, a par, and a birdie. Some score separation right away. There's tons of score separating holes on this course. I mean, with all the tricky greens and everything. Here's hole 2, downhill, par 3, 81 meters, OB behind. Kind of like a bit of a half pipe ramp type of downhill shot, speed control, touchy one.
I don't think they get much snow here in these mountains, but it would be a cool place for some skiing or snowboarding. I know that Heidi Laine is a frequent, what do we say? She enjoys snowboarding at least, yeah?
Snowboarder, yeah.
I don't think she brought her snowboard here to Spain at least, but...
Yeah, I don't. These mountains are so close to the sea. I think there are some mountains not too far from there that are much higher to the east, and there is potential for snowboarding up on the higher elevations there, but these mountains are quite right next to the sea, and I don't think they get too much snow cover.
I would be very surprised. Heidi picking strokes on the card, and right now at a 13% chance of getting the win according to the UDisc win probability. Rachel had a 99% chance a while yesterday, but that has dropped to 84, so she's still the clear favorite. But and she still has that 5-stroke lead, but now it's to Heidi instead of Silva.
Yeah, that's surprising.
Heidi is going with her trusty blue harp. No surprise there. She needs to put that on a little bit of anhyzer and flexing it down. That's exactly what she's doing. This is looking like money.
Woo!
Looking so good. Maybe even a little bit long. No, it checks up. It checks up. I'm
so
saying that it's checking up.
That's out of bounds.
Sorry, Heidi. It did not check up.
Very unfortunate roll away there.
That looked really good. I still think she can save a par from that position, but That could have been so much better. It looked like the perfect shot.
It almost looked like it was tracking for the ace, or at least to kind of like be right there near the basket, but some really unfortunate ground play and roll away to the OB. So chance for Rachel to extend her lead here.
And I think Rachel is changing her disc from yesterday. Didn't she throw an A2 here?
I don't think so.
Okay, maybe I'm wrong.
She's going to that FX2. Might have been a D1 yesterday, but yeah, definitely a driver.
Such a clean release on that.
Yeah. She's got such a great smooth swing with that. Yeah, both forehand and backhand, that ultimate style.
Just like she did yesterday, she's parking hole 2, and she's looking to get back that stroke that she lost on hole 1 to Heidi.
Off to the races. Wind's picking up a little bit.
Clearly, it's way windier than yesterday. And Silva struggled with this hole yesterday, and she's doing so yet again.
Yeah, she keeps kind of turning it over, not really getting the angle of release right on this downhill shot particularly.
I think she's going with more of a neutral to understable disc rather than something more overstable that most players are throwing here. So might be the wrong disc choice maybe, but you need to throw what you're comfortable with. Jenny is not really committing to her throw and also ending up out of bounds.
Yeah, in a tough spot.
Yeah, that's not going to be a par most likely, even with a big throw from there.
Could be a difficult up and down, even perhaps the way that elevation is right in front of the OB there. She's going to be able to take her meter in, but it's quite tricky footing. I think hopefully she'll be okay, but yeah, not the ideal place to end up off the drive, to be OB so far on the left side there.
Yeah, not the start she was looking for. She is gonna have to find something else now if she wants to hang on, especially Heidi, the way she is starting. And maybe have a chance to climb up and battle with Rachel, but I think she has to do something very spectacular then. Silva just...
Yeah, very disciplined upshot there. We know she's capable of insane highlights, but not the time to get too aggressive here with that OB behind on the elevated basket. Or elevated green, at least, yeah.
Yeah, the as we have seen now, both from Heidi and from Jenny, the out of bounds is coming quite close. It's
yeah, for sure.
And I don't think Jenny knew that she was out of bounds until now when they came up there to see it.
I don't think it was even close to staying in really from what we saw. It sort of like sailed.
Oh no, but I think it was a little bit hidden there with the...
Sure, maybe they didn't
from
see
the tee.
Yeah.
Now she at least knows it, and she should be next up to throw. And I wonder if Heidi knew that she was out of bounds.
Yeah, and if you're unfamiliar with European disc golf media coverage, make sure you subscribe to Disc Golf Stream, but also MDG Media's channel. They're top dogs in media production here on the European scene, and we really much appreciate their partnership here on the European Pro Tour and Disc Golf Stream. They provide a lot of really great camera work for our live coverage and do really awesome post-production coverage of all the events in Europe, really.
Not only that, they're also very nice guys.
Yep, very friendly. There you see the leader of the clan right there on top, Maxime, and doing work.
We also see Heidi missing her putt just a bit high, and looks like she's gonna drop 2 strokes to Rachel here.
Wonder why Heidi played first there. She was.
Yeah, I wonder if that shouldn't have been Jenny.
Surely should have. She's much further away.
I'm not really understanding what they're thinking about.
I'm not sure about where the OB line actually...
Oh, that could actually be inbounds, potentially. I was thinking that all the road is out of bounds, and it looks so on our...
No, yeah.
on the tee sign. It should all be out of bounds.
She's out of
But the question is,
no, that wouldn't make any sense.
If it was rolling in from an angle or something, I think she should be throwing from around where Silva is standing right now.
Phil was giving her the mark.
Hmm?
I don't understand what the confusion is. It seems pretty straightforward to me, like that she just went out of bounds right there where she is. But
it's also so steep there, so I wonder if that's even possible to throw from that position.
She'll have to find a lie.
Hmm? Came in a little bit from the left, is what he's saying there. Happy to be able to provide some translation from Swedish.
Oh yeah, nice. Nice work.
Not that often I get used for my language skills, other than my second language, English here, but I like when the Swedes are making a mark on the European disc golf scene and we get to follow them. Swede as I am. Jenny doesn't have the best start. What can she find from this position?
It's looking like another bogey to be.
At best, but it wasn't that far away from saving a par.
Yeah, I like the effort.
Actually, didn't have too much to worry about there with that shot because it's uphill on that side. So
yeah, and angled away from the OB like that. So I like the effort. Pretty close. So Jenny's still out, and she's going to clean up her bogey here, looks like.
Oh. And this is a nightmare start now from her.
Bummer, that looked like a pretty good putt, just flashed out right side.
That's rough. That's rough, and it's gonna be difficult to fight for that podium if she doesn't do something now. Because Silva is getting a par. Heidi is getting a bogey, but she has always gained a few strokes on Jenny. But yeah, still 16 holes to go after this, so it's a long way. A lot of things can happen, and we definitely saw it yesterday in round 2, how quickly things can change. Even a 12-stroke lead.
Yeah,
could
so
potentially be lost if things are happening.
One very notable statistic: Rachel Turton is way out front of the field in park jobs. Currently able to park 8% of the holes on the entire thing. I think that's going to boost up there 11%.
11% now, yeah.
She's parked 11% of the holes throughout the event. That is so far in front of everybody else, and that's one of the main reasons she's got such a healthy lead here. She just dialed off the tee and able to put it really close. Here we're back with our chase card on the very difficult hole 4, the par 4. We've seen some pretty big numbers there, and even on the MPO side, only 2 birdies yesterday.
Yeah, very difficult. We saw one really good birdie from Daniel Davidsson there. He has actually done it 2 days in a row, and he needs to do it if he's gonna try to challenge Jakob Semmerad also today. Here is Elina Rydberg, the second Swede in the field. From somewhat of a difficult position, needs to go out to patent pending stance. What can she do from here? Sponsored by Clash Disc, just as her other lady there, Jenny Karpinen. I don't think that was perfect, but it was difficult to see from that angle exactly where it ended up.
One of the advantages of doing the live stream with focused on FPO only is that we get the roaming cameras, and nice to see some images of our chase card here in the down moments of the lead card. Nobody's really pressing for any big moves, but nice to kind of follow along with the other players on the course.
Yeah, you never know what can happen there. Look at Jenny's start, for example. She's very solid,
playing even, yeah.
And
all
so
pars.
is Katie with 1 birdie and 1 bogey. So off to great starts, and you never know. It's 2 strokes up to Jenny at 4th place for Jenny Karppinen, and still a chance for her to reach the podium.
Yeah, there's
not impossible.
Still some time to make some moves here, but it's looking quite unlikely. It's more probable that we will see our lead card at least maintain their podium positions. But yeah, it's nice that we can kind of follow along. If someone does get hot, we'll be right there to bring you all those images.
And Rachel's lead is now 7 strokes again, and it's a tie for 2nd place, Heidi and Silva. And it feels like that trio might just be distancing themselves a little bit from the rest of the field, and that wouldn't be any surprise.
Not at all. No. Not at all.
Still, if they would... okay, we'll have to wait and see. That was a little bit overshooting. Was that Elina?
Might be.
Someone from behind the tree at least. And I think Rachel is now getting ready on hole 3. First we get to see Jenny Karppinen here on hole 4. And what a nice throw from her with her gauntlet. Still about 6-7 meters to the basket. Should be doable for her. She's a great putter normally. And Kaira also having quite a good start, except for hole 3 where she got that double, as you can see. She has impressed me with a few highlights. I had never seen her before this event, but she seems to be a very solid player with a lot of skills, and maybe one to watch out for in the future as well.
Yeah, a lot of bright talent coming out of Estonia these days. Of course, the #1 player in the world, Kristen Tatar, unable to join us here for the All-Star event because of injury, but also this lady, Katie Tata, very, very high quality player, and great to see a lot of new talent as well coming out of that small country to the south here.
They have so many great quality players in Estonia. We have also had the pleasure to watch Kaidi Alsalu.
Yeah, really great disc golf nation. It's a big deal there, and for a relatively small country, they have a huge disc golf scene.
They really do. I think it's the country with most courses per capita.
That's impressive. Yeah.
Of course, we have many courses here in Finland also, but Estonia is such a small nation with only about 1 million people.
1.5, yeah.
1.5, yeah. So that they can get a world champion and so many other world-class players, that's quite a feat.
Yeah. Packing a big punch for sure.
And Elina with a big putt, almost making it. That would have been a highlight.
Yeah, flashing chains, good effort.
Getting close, but not close enough. And her struggle seems to be continuing. Not her weekend.
No, but we know she's a really high quality player, and she'll be back to fight another battle, I'm sure. She's going to be playing a lot of the European Pro Tour events next year, it sounds like, so plenty of opportunities to shine, and a nice off-season training program to be part of with the international cooperation. But yeah, great putt there from Jenny.
Very nice. And if you haven't had the chance to listen to our podcast episode, Inside Disc Golf, we had, I think it was episode 5, where we had Elina Rydberg as a guest. Very, very interesting interview with her. So if you have the chance to go and listen to that, I really think you should do so.
Yeah, great character, personality, and really high quality disc golf player as well.
So a double bogey for Elina. That's also what we saw from Jenny Karppinen. And Kaire, here has been throwing 3 times already, but it's not looking like the best position to get a par. Katie is also gonna be putting for a bogey. Kyra first though, but maybe she can reach out
Tricky
to get a par, and that would mean quite a lot for her.
Yeah, big moment. Difficult putt though.
She is at the top of this card right now, and with some good scores, she could also climb up in the top 4. And a par on hole 4 is definitely a great result, and she gets it.
That was a great putt. Put a ton of spin on that. Didn't have really much space to work with the trees all up in her business, but very good concentration and execution there of a very difficult putt from short distance.
Really was, but a par from Kairi Teko. Have to wait and see how that will stand against the rest of the field. That is what was the best score on the card. On
Here
hole
we are,
4.
back with our lead card. So we missed our drives and Jenny's approach also, but everybody else will be throwing 2. And yeah, ooh, nice run there from Silva, I believe. Some other notable statistics here, thanks to our great partner UDisc. Rachel really dominating from tee to green. She's gained 8 strokes on the field from throwing tee to green. So off the really throwing the disc really well. She's hit the fairway 61% of the time. That's the top of the field. 24% birdie rate, and also top in C1 in regulation. That's getting herself inside the 10-meter circle.
And that's how you get the 7-stroke lead.
Yep. So really dominant performance, particularly throwing the disc. Of course, she's a really talented ultimate frisbee player, and she really knows how to throw a frisbee, that's for sure.
Yeah, we have seen it hole after hole, but this time it seems like she's just a little bit off. I still think that a par is...
Oh, this is a long one. This is pretty hard to birdie.
Should be reachable, yeah.
A2 approach.
Slightly off, but she...
That's right on the money.
Is right there next to the basket. That's going to be a tap-in par. And no one is gaining any strokes on her on this hole, at least.
She's also been putting pretty well. Not her best effort or event from C1, but she has gained quite a lot of strokes from C2. 1.86, and that's the most strokes gained from Circle 2. But yeah, big shout out to UDisc and particularly Matt Kruger, who we're going to have as a guest on a very soon upcoming episode of Inside Disc Golf.
Yeah, another very nice interview. He seems to be a very nice human being and very interesting interview with a lot of great insight from UDisc, and
yeah, very valuable insights from the mastermind behind the UDisc co-founder, and really cool things that they provide, and the future looks really bright as well. A lot of new ideas and features coming to that service, which is just completely invaluable for us here in the commentary booth and for disc golfers across the world. So make sure you download the UDisc app, and it can really help you out in all kinds of different ways. You can find courses all over the world. You can track your rounds and throws, and so much more.
It seems like I got it a little bit wrong there on hole 4. Kairi Teko actually got a bogey, so she didn't gain any strokes on the card. So that was my mistake. It was a 5 from her. Still a good result though on a difficult hole 4. Heidi now for par.
Yeah. Try not to lose another stroke to Rachel, but
she is gonna do that. She's gonna lose at least 1. Most likely it's gonna stay at 1. So she's gonna drop down to 3rd most likely, because I don't think we're gonna see a miss from Silva Saarinen here. Oh no.
Nope, right in the heart.
There you go. She's staying within 7 to Rachel, and feels like most important now gaining a stroke on Heidi, because 7 strokes now, there are fewer and fewer holes to play, and Rachel is looking good today.
She is. She's off to that start she needed to shake off the bit of bad juju on the end of the round 2 and moving day. And one of those great features from UDisc is the win probability, this new feature, and her percentage has boosted up with this great start. She's now at a 93% chance to win this event.
Also interesting to see the top 3 percentages there. Seems like UDisc is really trusting Rachel, Heidi, and Silva to stay in the top 3. And I have to agree with that. It looks more and more likely that
that's going to be your podium placers, yeah.
Those 3 will be staying in the top. Even with a putt like that from Heidi, she's going to drop 2 to Silva here. And 2 also to Rachel. She's going to be 9 behind now. That's looking almost impossible. 9 strokes. She's going to have to hope that Rachel is making some mistakes. Can't really chase down Rachel and getting double bogeys in your scorecard. That's
yeah, for sure.
Not gonna work. Rachel is having a big smile. Why wouldn't she, playing like this?
Doing great.
Of course she's gonna have a smile on that face. That's what she usually shows us. A lot of positive energy. And now we're getting to that difficult hole 4. Turning to the right, a long 232 meters hole. One very important one to just stay on the fairway and get yourself in a good position to be able to get a putt, because that guardian tree just next to the basket is catching a lot of discs.
Yeah, this one was the most difficult course or hole yesterday on the course. Relative to par, averaging a full stroke over par. Only one person was able to actually secure that par, and everybody else scored above. And that person was Katie Tata yesterday. So this is a very, very difficult par 4. I think any of these players would be very happy with a par.
I would be happy with a par.
Oh, absolutely. yeah. I think even caused a lot of havoc for the MPO field. Like we said, only 2 birdies on the day yesterday, and one of those holes that can really bite you. There's OB on both sides, left and right, and some serious shaping to do with the disc. And then there's not a lot of like tall trees here in the mountains of Spain, but the rough can be rough in its own way with the spiky bushes, and with some of the low-lying growth can be quite obtrusive to your lie, for sure.
Yeah, not only that, it's also very windy, and with the hills going up and down like this, it can be that the wind comes in unexpected ways also, that the disc can suddenly lift up from where you didn't think there would be any wind. So
just as we've seen throughout the event, Rachel Turton off to the hot start, really just leaving everybody in her wake and doing her thing here and playing some really magnificent disc golf in sunny Spain.
Yeah, no one even close so far today. Katie is off to a great start also, and so is Jenny Karppinen, but they are both over par while Rachel is under par.
Yeah, great work from the British champion, Rachel Turton. Also the Copenhagen Open champion, the first ever European Pro Tour title holder. So yeah, historic player for a lot of reasons, but also the chance to be a 2-time European Pro Tour champion, which she would. Of course, Heidi Laine took down a couple titles this year, but be nice to get another one in the bag here for the.
We also have to remember that Rachel was playing with an injury during Tyni and still able to be quite close to Heidi and the rest of them.
Yep. Great to see her back at full health and chucking these Prodigy discs all over the place, right where they need to go. This D1's been flying so good for her. She's got a couple of them, and they all seem to be very, very effective off the tee. Nice smooth forehand there. Should be in pretty good position.
I think so. She didn't reach the flat part of the fairway there, but she got good enough distance, and not an easy thing to do in this wind also. We saw Heidi was holding up her towel. It was flapping quite a bit. I'm worried about this from Silva, but it's...
Testing that OB on the left side.
It is safe still, but not the perfect shot.
Yeah, and some of that rough we were talking about could be an issue there. Looks like a pretty bushy lie. Is she having some kind of finger issue or injury? Or just broke a nail, maybe, not sure. Something was going on there with the throwing hand.
Jenny next up. Also going with a backhand turnover.
That's pretty great. Right down the center of the fairway.
She is in the perfect spot there. That's exactly where you want to be after your tee shot.
Yeah, great throw and great camera angle there. That's, I think, the best we've seen off the tee here.
And now suddenly there is no flap at all on that towel.
The wind is very gusty, isn't it? Kind of swirling a bit, so.
Trees are starting to shake quite a bit in the wind, but that towel was just hanging.
Very tough to get a good read.
But Heidi is usually very good with these big Anheuser shots, and
a little too much angle on that.
I think that's
it's gonna work out though.
Too steep and cut rolls a little bit. This could be trouble.
Okay.
Oh, that's okay.
Stay safe, but yeah, rough footing.
But that was clearly the best shot there was Jenny's, I have to say.
That was beautiful. She really just rode the wind nicely and kept it straight as an arrow right on the fairway.
This is hole 5, where we have our chase card. Jenny, no, that's Kaire. Is it Kaire? It's hard to see. The picture is a little bit grainy here right now, but yeah, that is Kaire Teku. With a longer look. Putting for, don't know if this is for par birdie.
Missed.
I think that was a birdie putt.
Wow.
No, sorry, that was a par putt.
That was a par putt. Crazy.
Yeah.
We've seen this one really cause a lot of issues, especially for the FPO. Not even a ton of birdies on the MPO side either. It's a pretty big rip to get all the way there, and there's kind of a lot of stuff in the way. If you take it wide, there's that really nice kind of straight line that we saw Petteri take yesterday. Like the hyzer flip up the middle was quite a cool way to play.
I really like that one, but it can be very scary to do if the wind is picking up.
Yeah, so, it's so touchy, isn't it, with those understable kind of flip up shots.
Kaire got her bogey. Jenny got a par. Par also for Elina.
Nice par.
That's exactly what she needed. And Katie is gonna be okay with gonna have to be okay with a bogey there. I don't think she is that happy with it, but can't do that much about it now.
Here's where Rachel's forehand D1 shot ended up, and she's gonna go back to that. Looks like same disc, same style of throw.
Yeah, I think that's the right decision to go with the same disc, and you just want to throw the same disc as much as possible on a windy day like this, and especially the overstable one. You want to make sure that you know where it is landing. Elina actually got a bogey. Sorry, I misspoke.
Okay, that's a bummer.
So 1 par and 3 bogeys on the chase card.
Such a versatile player, Rachel Turton. That ultimate background really coming in handy when it comes to these type of throws where the footing is requiring a standstill.
Very athletic and very well balanced, and able to throw from all different angles and so many different kind of discs also. That was a good throw, but it didn't get that much distance. So par is looking quite difficult, I think.
She'll need a big upshot there for the third throw, but still possible. She's definitely got a ton of distance when she needs it, yeah. And she should have good footing there, so maybe she can get a run up and get a little extra juice on it. The wind does seem to be picking up, though.
Yeah, and it seems to be difficult to find their discs. I wonder who is first up. Think it should be they are looking where the basket is, so that she can take a few steps back, because she ended up in that thorny bush.
Yeah, you're allowed casual relief at the first available footing spot in line with the basket.
Yeah, so she's gonna throw from behind the basket. Most likely now.
Behind the bushes.
Yeah, behind the busket, sorry.
The busket.
Busket. It's been a few long
words
days
are
here.
hard. Words are hard to say sometimes, but
busket.
But yeah, here she is. She's gonna go ahead and just play it where it lies. Try to do it patent pending or
She's
not
checking
sure.
if it's possible.
Yeah.
But it's not gonna be a birdie for her. But I think we're not gonna see that many birdies.
I don't think that's really.
Yeah. Even with a great throw like we saw from Jenny, it's a little bit too much to wish for to see a birdie.
We've only seen one par on the entire event, really,
yeah,
haven't we? So I mean, it's a very difficult hole.
Heidi clearly has the power and distance to get it, but that was a little bit too much Anheuser angle on her throw. Didn't really land flat. Lost a little bit of distance that way.
Is that a captain?
I didn't see what it was. And I also didn't see where it landed, but she doesn't seem...
Hopefully she's not scratched up too much from
No.
the bush.
I think Silva ended up quite far down, almost down to the road there, but I believe it's still safe.
Oh yeah, I see. Like maybe 8 meters that way?
Nice to see that Rachel has some fans also in our YouTube live chat today. We have seen a lot of Rachel Turton fans in our social media the last days, and I can totally see why.
Yeah, she's a great player, and I'm a big fan myself.
Yeah, I was just about to say that. You have two more fans here in the studio. Of course, we're
fans
rooting for all players, but when Rachel is playing like this, it's very difficult not to be a fan of hers. Also, the way she's acting on the course and in the interviews.
So professional. Really not surprised that she has a big following, representing the UK and Scotland with so well. Must all be very proud, and really putting in a great performance here in Spain. So really looking forward to next season when she gets to tour more extensively. I think she's going to just continue her ascent to the top of the leaderboards across the continent and across the world.
Yeah, I'm really excited to see what she can do when she gets to focus even more on disc golf. Like she said in the press conference, that next year is going to be less ultimate and more disc golf. Sounds like a recipe for success.
Yeah, very exciting.
Jenny didn't really find the fairway with that throw, as you could see, but I still think she's in a good position to get a par, which is an amazing result. I believe this is Rachel's dad caddying for her.
Yep, Rick, I believe his name was.
And if that is her dad, we also noticed that he was one very good disc golfer, winning the M60, right?
Yeah.
Or what was it?
Yeah, Am Masters 60 Plus,
yeah.
British national title.
If someone can confirm that in the chat, we're happy to hear about it, but we think that is the case at least.
Oh yeah, it is. It for sure is.
Okay.
No doubt about it. Oh, you mean the father? Oh yeah.
Yeah,
I'm pretty sure. Yeah, I'm 99% sure anyway. But
then I take that as a confirmation.
I guess I can't say with total certainty, but it's my understanding that that's the case.
Rachel looking at a hyzer here just to crash in towards the basket. She needs to go around the tree that's in the way. She's going with the lower line. I think that's a good decision. not reaching all the way. It's actually not the same tree as I thought we were looking at. That was an earlier tree, but she has still a bit to go.
Very tough hole.
Yeah, very, very long. It's much longer than you first think it is. 232 meters.
Yeah,
for a par 4. That's a long par 4.
Yeah, and the way it shapes is it's kind of turning a few different directions. You know, it's kind of twisting first left to right, and then back straight, and then a little bit right to left. So you gotta make some moves.
On hole 5 on the chase card, Elina Rydberg was able to take a stroke on the card with the only par there.
Nicely done.
And then some bogeys from the rest of the bunch.
Haiti taking that drive, overstable fast driver from the latitude.
Yeah, then it was that hole that we saw. She was actually getting a par. They changed that result.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay, good.
Yeah, though we saw them putt on hole 5. That's right. I remember it now. Must have entered the wrong result.
Silva Saarinen, standstill backhand.
She has so great balance and core strength, very similar to Niklas Anttila in many ways. She could maybe become the female version of Niklas Anttila in a few years.
Definitely, her career is certainly off to a really flaming hot start. Of course, she's the European junior champion.
Kind of similar play style also to Niklas Anttila, when I start to think about it, and
yeah,
similar strengths and also similar personalities. I think that
very stoic, very clean form, really consistent, and yeah, world class. But she's going to be slightly out of position up high on that cliff with that shot turned over a little bit much. I don't think it filtered down, so she's going to be looking down at the basket and not a likely up and down from where she was, but we'll see. She's definitely capable of insane highlights. Like I said, we've seen them over and over again this whole season on Disc Golf Stream. She's become a staple of our coverage and an incredibly entertaining player for all sorts of reasons.
Can we see a highlight from Jenny Larsson here? I think that was a bit early release. Yeah, that tree that we have been talking. Oh, she got a good roll out there also, so still a chance for a par. But she would have needed to go a little bit wider.
Good reaction though. Nice that it kicked out onto back on the fairway.
But yeah, she's really the only one who has a chance for a par, at least so far. And it would require a throw in from any of the other 3 ladies here to get that par. While Jenny Larsson is somewhere in circle 2. Somewhere between 10 and 20 meters, that is.
Nice to see a small gallery forming. Following along on this beautiful sunny Spain morning.
Yeah, the day is still young. We have still many holes to play. We're gonna see so much great disc golf today here on Disc Golf Stream and from All-Star EPT event in Spain, the final event of the season. We're so happy to be here and provide this coverage for all you viewers.
Yeah, it's quite a privilege and really enjoyable thing to do. We'll be bringing you the MPO coverage beginning around just past 3 p.m. finish time, which is 2 p.m. local time, which is 7 a.m. U.S. Central. Is Swedish time same as Spanish time?
That's right, Central European time. Yeah.
So 2 o'clock for all you Swedes and other people in Central European time zone. And yeah, It's going to be around 8 p.m. for you in Southeast Asia there.
You're good at those time zones. It's something that always confuses me so much when I'm starting to think about different times. Just the difference between Sweden and Finland can be quite tricky for me sometimes when I'm trying to set up a call with some of my friends. It's never an easy thing to do, even if it's only 1 hour.
Yeah, it'll be a late night viewing experience for you people coming from Australia. I know there's a few time zones in Australia, but where the Australian Disc Golf Championships are taking place, it will begin around 11 p.m. tonight. So.
Coming in a little bit hot, Silva there. It's going to be a tester to save her bogey. But the way she has been putting today, I'm not too worried. She had that miss on hole 1 though, but after that, nothing to worry about.
Yeah, keeping it pretty clean. Kind of that putt splashed out a bit on the first one, and after that she's trying to keep up with Rachel, but at this point Rachel's pretty far out in front, and she's not showing any signs of slowing down anytime soon.
And on hole 6, we got completely inverted scores from hole 5 from the chase card with the 3 pars and 1 bogey, and that bogey was from Elina Rydberg, who got the par on the previous hole. So ±0 for those 2 holes. Here is Jenny with her par look. It was a little bit too long and not in the best position, but she's going to have a quite easy bogey at least. Still no pars on this hole today. So with a bogey, she's not dropping to anyone.
Yep, only 1 par for the entire event on this hole, and that was Katie Tata yesterday. Silva. Oh, off the top.
What
a
a
double.
Could be a costly miss when you hit the basket top like that, and the disc can
it did kind of
can
launch.
skip away quite a bit. But luckily, there's that tree.
Yeah, we'll see what she's working with, but
not ideal.
Nope, not at all. Rachel trying to confirm with the card who will play next, and
I think it will be Silva again, or is that her disc there on the?
Is that where she ended up? Yeah, it really did.
Oh,
really did go a long way.
Okay, so she's out in the open at least. I don't think.
Still work to do.
Yeah.
Still kind of around circle's edge.
I'm putting for a double bogey now. And with that, she would lose strokes to the field. To many people in the field, at least. Yeah, and
some struggles on the green here from young Silva Saarinen. She's usually well dialed with her putt, but seems to be just a bit off here in the moment, or at the moment. We've also seen some struggles on the green from Haiti.
We do have.
Yeah.
These Finns are clearly not comfortable on the putting green today. And I don't think that Rachel minds so much.
They're kind of making it easy for her. And I mean, not that she needs any help. She's kind of doing it all herself, just playing really fantastic disc golf all weekend. But now it seems like nobody's really in that that mind frame to even give her any stress. She's in a tricky spot, but so close. And
similar to what Kaire Teko.
Yeah, very, very similar
position. When she made her bogey putt. So it's doable. We have seen it already. This is for bogey, so if she's missing this, it's still okay, considering what we have seen from the Finns.
Nice try, but
good for her that she's not the only one who's missing putts. And a chance for Jenny to gain strokes on the card. She can make this. It will be a 5 for her, bogey. No problem.
Nicely done.
So she will get a lot of strokes on the card. Heidi still has to make her double.
Yeah, and
But from here,
a triple bogey.
it's still a fight for those podium finishes, but it's looking very, very difficult to catch Rachel Turton today. I wonder if it's possible.
I doubt it.
No, and Heidi is...
Especially not with these kind of putts.
What's going on now? That's...
Spins. This is kind of unsettling to watch. I don't know what's happening, but I don't like it.
We all know how difficult it can be to putt sometimes, but we are, of course, surprised to see that from world-class players like Silva Saarinen and Heidi Laine.
Yeah, they've been so solid all season long. But, yeah, clearly off here.
So when
Final round of the season.
When Rachel isn't even dropping strokes after a double bogey, she's gaining strokes to both Silva Saarinen and Heidi, then I don't know what they need to do to catch her. It's looking more and more impossible. Maybe something can happen here on hole 5, the 131-meter straight shot, slightly downhill, protected by quite a few trees, and a basket right in an old ruin down there on the green.
Yep. This one, have a little look at the stats from yesterday. Playing as the 4th most difficult, averaging at 3.75 yesterday.
A little bit long for most players to reach.
Yeah, Silva and Heidi both parred it, as well as Katie Tata, and Rachel took a bogey, so... And she needed a big putt to get that bogey, so... We'll see if it gives her any difficulty today. Oh yeah, nice highlight putt there. Seen some really good putts from her.
Yeah. I wonder what...
Kaire Teku has for birdie.
It's for birdie. Kaire making a rush for it, and she's only one behind Jenny now.
What a great
for
birdie.
Fourth play, yeah. Her second of the day, she got one on hole 2. She's the only one so far today with 2 birdies.
She's shown some really high potential here.
I think so too.
Nice to see a new player here, another young or new star on Disc Golf Stream.
Don't know how old she is. That would be interesting to know. She has quite a high PDGA number, so
pretty new to the game anyway.
Yeah, and she actually has not been competing until last year.
Yeah, very fresh face.
So yeah, another upcoming star on the European disc golf scene. Happy to see Kaire Teku.
Yeah, and surely gaining really valuable experience in this type of a high-level competition internationally. So really bright future for her.
And one who is already a shining star on that European disc golf scene and on the disc golf scene in the whole world. That's Katie Tete, who just made her putt there.
Yeah.
For par, though.
Also Estonian. Rachel Turton on the tee here, hole 5. Putting a great move on that D1.
If that can just avoid those trees, it's doing that.
That's great.
That's really good from Rachel.
Awesome distance. That's circle 2 look for birdie. She put a really good move on that. Big distance.
Silva is not hitting it.
Little overturned.
Good enough to challenge Rachel. But if one is going to do it, it's probably this woman here, Heidi Laine, with a rive in her hand. That's what we used to see her with.
Fast overstable distance driver that she just crushes on.
But this is...
Yeah, no,
okay.
little. Still getting pretty good distance though, but I think the height was a little bit off, so it's not going to be able to get so far.
And she actually was quite close to that OB line. I think she trashed in just in bounds though, but
here's Jenny.
That was not an optimal throw.
Replay of her tee shot.
And she's turning it over quite a bit.
Oh, yikes.
Quite a bit, and that's going to be very difficult to, from that position, to get a par.
Scramble mode for Jenny.
Yeah, Heidi. She was quite close to the out of bounds line. I think she just managed to stay in bounds there, but not with a lot.
Very nice to know that Greg Snell, watching from Germany, also on Central European time, and he's a really amazing photographer. Make sure you check out his work. He's a very, very talented photographer. He's been helping a little bit with the MDG Media production on the ground and some of the events, and also traveling the world, making very, very cool images, capturing cool images.
Thank you, Greg, for your comments on our live chat on YouTube today, where we are for the first time showing this event, the final round, for free instead of what we're usually doing, showing off the first round. But we want everyone to see the conclusion of the European Pro Tour disc golf season. Here's Silva Saarinen finding herself with a difficult position again. What can she do from this deep busket?
Yeah, she's got that tricky lie, but she's really good at these patent pending shots. Showing some gymnastics moves here as well.
Not at all.
Some acrobatics. She's actually standing down for Jenny to go ahead and throw her
Okay,
shot.
that's why she she wasn't throwing.
Yeah, good
Worried there for a second. What was there, some
nice
snake or something down in there that you found?
She's practicing her cartwheel somersault.
And quite good scrambling there.
Move, yeah. Yeah, good shot there from Jenny, and
she's back in there.
Back in there and ready to fire. Got that mercy. Super good with this for approach game.
Oh, what a shot. What a shot from Silva.
Nicely done. Gets her up near circle 2.
I think even closer.
Yeah, somewhere with an open look and chance to make another highlight for Disc Golf Stream. Super solid putter. Haven't really seen her dial it in yet today, but we've definitely grown accustomed to seeing her really.
Yeah, it's because of what we know about her putting. We were so surprised to see those misses on the previous hole, but I'm sure she will show us some highlight putts before this round is over. Those highlights just seem to come so natural for Silva Saarinen. Heidi still some work to do.
Ooh, nice shot.
Nice approach. Can she repair what she wasn't able to do on the previous hole? I think so.
Nice forehand touch on that. With the harp, I imagine.
Yeah, that was the blue harp. That disc isn't going anywhere.
Very trusting.
And that means she's going to keep throwing that because she's doing it well. That's going quite a bit when she's throwing it, but it's not going to leave her bag anytime soon, that's for sure.
Here we see Rachel, the chance for a huge birdie highlight.
And if she would make this, it feels like she's almost like cementing her win.
Yeah, she doesn't really need it, but it would be a really awesome highlight to have.
No reason to not to go for this.
We've seen her. She's got some amazing putting ability. Leaves that one a bit short, but no issue. Easy par, and still a chance to take some potential strokes on her competitors.
Silva is, yeah, you're right. It was actually a little bit longer than I first thought.
Get it.
But that's more what we're used to see from Silva, just missing that, but it's a very good attempt.
Jenny with a good run, just flashes chains, and she'll have to unfortunately also settle for a bogey, but really good effort there.
Yeah,
from distance on the putt there.
With that miss from the tee and then still able to scramble quite well, I think she should be feeling okay with a bogey on difficult hole 5. But with that bogey, she has invited Kaireteko up to top 4.
Nice.
They're gonna be tied. Jenny, no, sorry,
yeah.
Heidi.
Great to see her putting confidence come back there after some serious struggles on the last hole. You know, she is a great putter, but yeah, definitely has shown some struggles here and there, as we all do. Moving on.
Hole 6. Tell us about it.
Hole 6 is a par 3 at 129 meters. And it is got a OB on the left side, but it's protected by that brick wall that you see, or stone wall. And it's a pretty long drive, but I think definitely birdieable if these ladies get a full smash.
Not impossible, but
no, not at all. Haven't seen some really great distance throwers on the card, so I think it would be great to see a birdie. Not sure if we have seen any birdies yet from the field. I'll have a quick...
Not today, at least, but maybe yesterday. We did not see any yesterday.
And day 1, no. So it has not yet been birdied, but would be great to see a highlight birdie here on the final day.
And here you can see that Jenny, Heidi, and Silva are dropping quite a lot to Rachel. She's just extending that lead. It was 5 strokes at the beginning of the round, but now it's 9 strokes. So
yeah,
a lot of things need to happen for them to be able to reach her, and I wonder if it's possible.
Certainly looks as if Rachel Turton is marching to a certain victory and doing it in really spectacular fashion. Fine form.
She didn't even lose any strokes with that double bogey. She actually gained strokes. So when that is happening, it's hard to see that she wouldn't take down the win.
Yeah, here she is going back to that trusty D1. Puts a nice move on it, getting a full flight. Stabling up right there at the end, and most of the way there.
Yeah. Could we see a throw in from there maybe? I still think it's about 30 meters to the basket at least. So
yeah, she certainly doesn't need it, but would be really lovely to see, that's for sure.
I would love it. Heidi, of course, would arrive. Her trusty companion when it comes to distance shots. And she's looking up in the sky. She's gonna go for a big shot. She's going over those trees. She wants nothing to do with them, and she is gonna be quite a bit up on that fairway, but not the whole way up. So covered slightly more distance than Rachel, but not with a lot. Jenny then, what is she looking to do? Is that a wraith from her, I believe?
Yeah, not having her best day, still looking for that first par. But she has shown some real class all weekend, earning her position on this lead card and doing some really great work. Really nice highlights.
I think her first par might just come here. That was a really solid tee shot from Jenny Larsson. But yeah, not the same Jenny as we have seen day 1 and 2 so far. Silva, what is she throwing? Didn't have a chance to see that, but she's going with a turnover line, but it comes back nicely. She's going to be in the middle of the fairway. I have to say that there were 4 really good shots from the tee there from all of the ladies here on this card.
Yeah, nice work done. Yeah, we now have a tie for fourth between Jenny Larsen and Kaire Teku. And they're only 2 strokes off that podium position, that final podium position. So we are actually witnessing an interesting battle for those podium places taking place here, even from the chase card now.
Yeah, it feels like we have 5 players at least who are battling for those
even
podium, those 2 second and third place.
I think even Jenny Karpinen is in that conversation still.
So Silva, Heidi, Jenny, Kaire, and Jenny.
Here she is on the tee right here now on hole 9, the par 3 78-meter uphill straight shot. And she's got a pretty clean card there with 6 pars and just 2 single bogeys.
Extremely solid. That's
she's great with these laser shots. We've seen her really ripping on line drive laser beams all year long, and
she's doing it again.
Again, a nice one.
What a shot from Jenny.
Puts it right down the pipe, and she's going to have a circle 1 putt for birdie.
Another very positive player, and she always has a lot of fun out there on the course. And
yeah,
it has been a pleasure to watch her and see her grow over the season also, because she has clearly done so.
Very talented, and yeah, very bright personality.
Katie also quite good, but not really hitting the line perfect. So she is looking at the longer putt. And Elina seems to be going to forehand maybe, or is she just cleaning the tee pad a little bit? Oh, she's gonna smash a backhand. Not her day so far. But she can now start to play a little bit more relaxed maybe, because she...
This looks good.
Has fallen a bit behind, so nothing to worry about anymore. But that was kind of good. Not all the way up there, but... nothing to be ashamed of.
Yeah. Very nice to see the chat board heating up there on YouTube. Great that fans are out there following along. We really appreciate all your interaction and your viewership.
Oh, luckily Silvastisk is stopping there. Yeah, we have Henrik Österberg mentioning that this hole is playing quite a bit uphill, and I do agree with that.
Yeah, it's quite tough to get.
On the other hand, we have been surprised so many times by Heidi Laine's distance, and we know what she is capable of. And we also know that Rachel and Silva and also Jenny are very good big arms, so
for sure
it's totally doable. But
Rachel with a very long look, but looks content to play it for par.
Yeah.
But we really appreciate those insights from people who have been there to experience it. And one of those is Michelle Voigt, who was there and just had to leave yesterday, but she's enjoying the live footage. So really happy that you're enjoying it, and thanks for following along and participating in the chat board.
Another tricky putt for Silva, and these putts are getting more and more important to make if she wants to stay up there on that second place.
It's been a pretty stale start though, really, from the Finns.
Yeah,
You
it's
know,
just not their day.
Yeah. And it's looking more and more as we progress through the course like it's Rachel Turton's weekend. Started out the season with precisely that, dominant win from the British national champion, and now she's on pace to finish the season very strong as well here at the final event, All-Star Weekend.
Oh, same branch for Jenny there. She looked like she started to smell some blood and wanting to fight with the Finns for that second and third place right behind them right now, but no, She has to keep on fighting to get up there. Yeah, yet again, thank you all viewers, not just for following us, but also to share your thoughts about what's going on here on the course. We really appreciate that.
Yeah, and if you're not subscribed yet to Disc Golf Stream YouTube channel, or for the paid subscription service to see all the content, then do so, and hit the like button as well while you're at it. We appreciate all the support.
On to the next one, hole 7, which is 104 meters par 3 with a scary green. It's that kind of a step downhill, so you want to find that flat spot to be able to get a relaxed putt in the basket.
Yeah, beautiful terraced green here, and can provide some difficulty, but one of the easier holes on average in general.
Yeah, even if you get a roll away, you have a chance for that disc to stop rolling.
Yep. And today it's been birdied already.
It has by
Kaireteku, I think.
Yes, Kaireteku right now on 4th place.
Yep. And yesterday there were no birdies. Round 1 we had 1 birdie, and that was from Katie Tata.
Estonians know how to play hole 7, clearly.
We got this one dialed up. Hopefully we'll see some more birdies here and now with our lead card. Rachel definitely with that sidearm prowess to get herself a look.
And with
back to that D1, such a smooth swing.
10-stroke lead now. She's back to where she was halfway through the round yesterday.
Looking great.
Little bit short.
Just coming up a bit short, yeah.
Yeah, it's going to be a safe par at least. Nothing to worry about there. It's close enough to just be able to pitch it up there to the basket. And Heidi now probably has to accept that she's fighting for the 2nd place, where that she has tied now together with Silva. Rather than to hunt down Rachel Turton, that's just gonna not be possible. She's going with a harp. Is it a harp?
Yeah, she's got power. Serious power.
Yeah, try throwing 104 meters straight with a harp.
That was way too low, though, and really not her day.
No, she is lacking confidence, and just things are not going her way. And of course, you start to lose your confidence then.
Yeah, we know her ability, and it's really near the top of the world, but really not shining like we kind of expected to see from her here at the final event of the year.
It has been a long season for her. She has experienced so much. She has gotten so many big wins, and also been competing in US for the first time in her career, and done so in a very good way. And Jenny
sailed away, yeah. I think a similar mistake from yesterday, where she's kind of like aiming sort of at the basket instead of to the right of it in order to get that hyzer to kind of crash in at it. But yeah, not ideal. Here we are with the mid-range play from Silva Saarinen. That compass.
It was flying so well yesterday, and especially on hole 18 that she approached.
That's a beauty.
She's parking it. Stop there.
No.
Stop there. No, I think it hit a rock just in front of the basket, but still.
Beautiful play, and that's going to be a birdie look for her.
Right there. She has been having problems on the putting green, but this is close enough, so I'm not actually worried. If it didn't slide down too far.
Hopefully not. Definitely a great line. Played the wind well. At that straight laser type shot. Hyzer flip flat. That neutral mid. Beautiful.
I just watch these pictures that we're seeing right now, and I wish I was there to throw. It looks
beautiful.
It looks amazing, and it looks like something that I have never experienced myself, and I just have to get myself there, and I have to do it soon.
It's really wonderful place to be. That is for sure.
So thank you everyone in Mijas creating this beautiful course. And
nice replay here of Silva's highlight drive, tracking for the basket, played around a little bit with the wind, but gets a nice little boost there at the end, and yeah, ricochets off a rock and hopefully checks up right there on that terrace.
So great control with that opto compass.
But yeah, really, really wonderful venue. Great vibes all around southern Spain and beautiful views every direction. Sunshine all the time, basically.
Yeah, and just like we heard from one of our viewers, that disc golf is definitely a thing in Spain and it's growing, and we hope that it continues to do so.
I'm sure it will.
We're going to have the All-Star event also next year here in Mijas, Spain. It's going to be a little bit earlier, 1 or 2 weeks, I think. Yeah,
late October.
Very excited to be able to get back here in 1 year. And I think the players are feeling the same. So they are going to be eager to qualify for this event. And you can do so by playing well on the EPT, but also to play well on the EPT X events, the amateur events that are
it's not just for amateurs
going on. No, but
there's also amateurs are allowed to play in those events as well.
Yeah. And that's a way to qualify, and so did Jenny Larsson by playing here in the EPT X last week. And she won the FPO class and qualified for the final event of the year.
Yeah, booked her ticket last minute and put on quite a show here, being on our live coverage each day. It's been a pleasure to follow her tournament, and really a lot of potential from her.
Yeah, she's not having the best day today, but she has showed so many qualities, and she is gonna be a player that we have to have our eyes on in the future as well. She is a pleasure to watch so far. Rachel Turton next up here, and she has nothing to worry about. She just needs to put herself close, avoiding mistakes from here on out with a 10-stroke lead.
10-stroke lead.
Yeah.
Doing great work.
But be careful. The footing is tricky. Basically, wherever you land here on this hole. Very methodical, and she's taking her time. She does not want to make any mistakes. And she's giving it a run almost. That's a great shot from Rachel.
Very good effort.
Gonna be a drop in par. That's all she needs. Might potentially lose a stroke to Silva if Silva didn't slide down. We still haven't really seen where that disc ended up. At least I haven't been able to spot it.
Yeah, hard to tell, but it was definitely a great drive.
If there is one thing to say negative about this course, it might be those spiky bushes that Heidi seemed to have found there. But
yeah, well,
it's always nice to have some obstacles on the course also. I wouldn't say it's a bad thing in that way. We have some stinging nettles here in Northern Europe also that are just as bad. You want to stay away from them.
Yeah, nettles can be an issue in the summer. They grow pretty quick, and there's so much vegetation with the nearly 24-hour daylight in the summer, and they can really reach up pretty high, and you don't really want to hit a big patch of those.
Somehow my discs always end up in those patches. I don't know.
Keep it on the fairway, man.
I don't know what it is. I'm trying to.
Throw better.
I'm trying to.
No, we've all been there for sure. And yeah, it can be kind of annoying. They won't really cut you up, but they definitely don't feel good.
It's going to be a bogey for Jenny. And she is going to drop another stroke compared to Kai Retekko, who is right now in solo 4th place and playing really well. The last 4 holes she has played, she's 1 under par on that stretch. And Silva is very, very close. It didn't slide down almost anything there, so this should be easy peasy for her. There you go, Silva. Gaining 1 stroke to Rachel, but I don't think that is the most important thing right now. She is separating herself from Heidi Laine.
Yep, looking to get that second place finish, and a really great highlight birdie from Silva Saarinen. Tap ins for par, I believe, from everybody else.
That's right. Par for Rachel, par for Heidi, but yeah, bogey for Jenny Larsson there. So 1 bogey, 1 birdie, and 2 pars. Here's Elina Rydberg from tricky position. Can she find her way up there? Ending up a little bit short, but from that spot, she can still make it. Katie Tette is playing much, much better today than she has been doing any of the other days. And you can see that by looking at her scorecard. She's 27 over par for the event, but only 3 this round. So this is a completely different level and more the level of disc golf that we're used to see from Katie Tette.
Yeah, great to see her bouncing back after some struggles.
Still second last in the fields on 7th place, but this is much, much better. Jenny Karpinen has now also passed Jenny Larsson up on 5th place. But yeah, still a battle for those podium places. Silva, Heidi, Kaire, Jenny, and Jenny.
Jenny playing really well.
She is. Jenny Karpinen is 2 over par for the round. The only one who is beating that is Rachel Turton. And that was not her best putt. I hope it stayed up there. Yes, it did.
Yep. No worries.
Elina is close to the basket, but you don't want to have to putt from those steep positions. Now she has to show what kind of balance and core strength she has to make a putt from that position.
Yep. Nice one.
Yeah.
Great to see Elina make good there from a pretty difficult position. Slopey hillside, uphill putt, right on the number. Beautifully done. I've received word from my daughter that we're receiving our first significant snowfall outside at the moment here.
Okay.
Hope you got your winter tires.
I do have my winter tires on. Luckily, it's very cold and the winter is definitely here and it's going to stay for a few months.
Oh, yeah. More than a few.
Yeah.
Most likely. But looks like not quite as warm as it was. Great putt there from Jenny, first of all. But, yeah, not quite as warm as it's been the last couple days as we see our players in mostly long sleeve attire, but shorts still as well. And so I hope they're enjoying that warm weather while they're there in sunny Spain, because all these players are from Northern Europe and they will be coming back to reality.
That's right.
Eventually.
That's right. I'm sure they would like to stay here for a few more days if they just can, but
soak it up.
Yeah.
Soak it up while you can. Is that a berg?
That was the berg or batty,
Yep.
whatever you want to call it, depending on where you're from.
Really cool. Slow approach disc. Cast the plast.
Jenny Larsson here with a laser beam on hole 8. It's a hole that we haven't seen that much from. We had some technical difficulties here on day 1. Luckily, we have had amazing pictures from the course both yesterday and also today. Everything is looking crispy and clear, and we're we're so grateful for that.
Yeah, so wonderful and relieved to have those network connection issues solved and to be able to provide you really high quality production coverage of this final event of the season.
And look at Silva Saarinen. She has really found her game now, it feels like. Some very, very high level drives from her. And she wants that second place. I'm sure she would like even more, but it's gonna require something almost impossible to reach the first place. And especially when Rachel is throwing like this.
Big rip.
Yeah.
I got hung up in that tree a little bit, but still good distance off the tee. This one's quite uphill as well, so not as easy to reach as you might think, but a very cool pin position and placement with that kind of hanging from the tree with that chain.
Oh, a great drive there also from Heidi.
Quite a unique basket.
Not that common to see.
Pretty cool. Another one of those greens that you really gotta be careful with.
Like all of them, it feels like, yeah.
Yeah, lots of rollaway potential. Lots of difficulty, and luckily the wind's not too much of a factor at the moment. It seems like it was kind of picking up in the beginning of the round, and now it seems like it's sort of leveled off and seems to be pretty comfortable playing conditions.
It clearly comes and goes a bit, and I wonder if there are some holes that are just more protected from the wind by the...
Yeah, that's for sure. There's a lot of mountains, so depending on the wind direction, certain different holes.
Oh, what a shot there. Oh, sorry.
Yeah, nicely done. Right under the basket. But yeah, there'll be certain areas that are sheltered more depending on the direction of the wind.
But that's going to be a tap in par for Jenny, exactly what she needs. That's going to be her first par of the day, actually. Her nightmare just like has been going on from hole 1 till hole 7, and maybe she can finally break the curse here on hole 8.
Yeah, very
finding her game again.
Slow start, but good to see her tapping in for par there. Rachel, a bit of a low ceiling, but
I think she's gonna get very close here. I have a feeling that. Okay, I was wrong.
Some struggle.
Some struggle, and
she had to keep it low and go uphill. That's always difficult, but I think she left that a little wide and cut that bush there and.
Busket.
Yeah, busket. That's the word of the day, I guess. I don't know exactly what it means. Sure like the sound of it.
Yeah.
Is it a basket or a bush or a combination of both? Is it a bushy basket? I don't know, but...
I wish every time that the bushes would be baskets, because then I would have had
a lot better player.
Yeah.
Your score would be a whole different realm there. But, okay, nice. Pretty nice approach from Silva. A little bit of work left to do.
Yeah, I liked it. I liked it, and she needs those little bit longer putts to get back her confidence on the green also. So that's I hope she sees it as an opportunity to find something here. And we have seen her make so many of that kind of putts before. Heidi from a difficult position yet again.
Yeah, she's going to have to bend it a little bit left to right. Oh, no, wait. Sorry, I'm looking at the wrong basket.
Yeah.
I apologize. She's just straight shooting it up there, and
she's right there.
Now here's Rachel for her par. I don't think she needs it.
No, she doesn't need it.
What she wants to do is give up multiple strokes. So just pitch it under and accept the bogey, I would imagine.
And
she is a very smart player. I'm sure she's already ready to do just that, and she does perfectly.
Yeah, and Silva still needs to make her putt to gain any strokes on Rachel, and
yep,
she hasn't looked perfect on the putting green today, but yeah, there might be a great chance for her to improve on that now.
She's not too far away, actually. I thought she was a little bit further, but it's just slightly uphill.
Still not an easy one. Can you imagine if it would be a little bit more wind that basket could swing a little bit back and forth even with a chain attached to it.
Yes, great.
Now it's swinging a little bit more with a powerful putt there from Finnish young superstar Silva Saarinen. Next,
great par, yeah.
Yeah, next superstar from Finland, Heidi Laine, is about to putt now, also trying to get a par. There you go.
So the Finns are finally sort of finding their groove, but is it too little, too late?
And so is Jenny. She's also gonna get a par there. So the only one with a bogey on the card is the leader, Rachel Turton, but she's also the one who doesn't need to worry about bogeys right now.
And Kaire Teku with another birdie, and she is only one stroke behind Heidi Laine for a podium position right now. She's charging.
She clearly is.
Really impressive. Jenny Karpinen also getting a birdie on hole 11, as well as Katie Tata.
Things are happening. They're happening quickly.
Star frame on hole 11.
Wow.
Fantastic shooting on the chase card here, FPO.
Yeah, here is hole 9, sponsored by Excel, another great partner of ours. It's a straight 78-meter hole, quite a bit uphill, as many other holes. So the distance is actually playing a little bit more than it looks like. Jenny Larsson there, look at that, her first par of the day. She's trying to stay as close as possible to Heidi and Silva, especially, to get up on that podium. Just dropped 2 positions. Kaire Teku and Jenny Karpinen has overtaken her, but she hasn't given up on that yet.
So yeah, no birdies on round 1. We had a birdie yesterday on hole 9, and it was from Heidi Laine. So hopefully she can repeat that.
And no OB to worry about here on this hole. You can just smash on it without being too scared.
Yep. Getting a good look at our leaderboard here, and you can see that Jenny Karpinen and Kaire Teku making good moves today.
They really do, and the ones that are struggling the most today seems to be the Swedes, Elina and Jenny, with the highest scores of the day, but still quite a bit of disc golf left to play.
Silva Saarinen on the top of the box. Trying to chip back at that lead, but no. Way far left.
And this is not good. That was an early tree hit and
early release, yeah.
I wonder what she can find from there. It's going to be very difficult to save a par. Heidi with the only birdie on this hole yesterday, as you just mentioned. The she throwing, is that a verdict?
I think it's a captain.
Captain.
Fairway driver, I believe. Nice one.
Oh, that's
right up there for a birdie look.
Great, Heidi.
Nice line. So Kaire and Jenny actually got the hot rounds today.
Yeah, they seem to be inspiring each other to something great, and they know that they need to score to get up on that podium.
That'd be a huge upside if they were able to take those podium positions there. Coming from pretty far back. They've gained 4 strokes each on Silva and Heidi today so far. So
they're putting in some great work.
Doing everything they have to do to make a charge here. Final day, final round of the season.
And Rachel.
Is that a D1?
That should be her yellow D1. The only thing she needs to focus on from here on out is to avoid mistakes. Her lead is big enough.
FX2 maybe.
Oh, sorry, was it FX2 maybe? Yeah, but anyway, a very good shot. Got a little bit lucky with that kick also.
Kind of a great reaction with that tree. Looking like it could have skipped off the other direction, but she got redirected right towards the pin, and maybe some extra distance even as well with that kiss.
Her dad was smiling, and I'm also smiling.
All smiles. Disc golf is great.
Yeah,
Love it. Love watching it live.
just sad to know that we're heading to the actual off season now, but that's also a nice period of time when you can get out in the snow and play. Just put on some great clothes and warm your hands.
Or get yourself a ticket to Spain, more likely, or more enjoyable.
I'm gonna try to do both, but it's most likely that I'm gonna be more out in the snow to play disc golf than.
Sure, but we got a ton to look forward to. This is only getting bigger and better next year. We have 7 regular season European Pro Tour events with the addition of Nokia Open and the Belgian Open, and also the All-Star events. So 8 total European Pro Tour events. It's going to be a really, really wonderful season next year on Disc Golf Stream. We'll be bringing you live coverage, separate streams, FPO and MPO, as we see this very difficult downhill shot, hole 12 from our chase card.
There's a lot of wind here today now, you can see. So, this is...
Oh, no,
could have been an ace.
What's going to happen?
Could have been an ace, actually. But no, that's going to be far down that hill slope. Katie Tette putting a lot of hyzer on that and just wants to make sure that it's not going too far. Oh, and missing great. No, okay, she's flipping it over again. Is that a pepper, I think, from Clash Disc, and very, very overstable distance driver.
Hanging it out wide, trusting it to work left.
Yeah.
Did so pretty well. Came up a little short. Silva here, scrambling. Back on hole 9. Anheuser, really good looking move she put on it.
She's good at these shots, and maybe not perfectly on the target there, but almost.
Rachel with a pretty routine upshot. Looks like close enough. Yep, she's right there. No problem. Tapping in.
Yeah, Rachel, you seem to be the one we're gonna celebrate as the winner of this event. I can't see anyone stopping you right now.
Yeah, it's looking more and more like a formality that we will crown Rachel Turton as the All-Star champion. But still some holes to play.
Yeah, we did see yesterday how quickly things can happen, and we saw it also at the beginning of this round when Rachel played good and got back all those strokes that she lost yesterday in the second half of the round 2. So we shouldn't say too much too soon, but it's looking very good for Rachel, just say like that.
Yeah, and we'll see what the win probability rate's saying on the. Oh, nice. Great scramble from Silva.
Sweet Silva putt there.
Pace, but yeah, Rachel's back to that 99% mark.
Yeah. Yeah, the holes are running out. There are not that many holes left to gain strokes.
No, and she's doing everything she needs to do, just kind of coasting it through this final round. Very confident play and very, very fierce competitor. Super high win percentage.
Great putt from Heidi also, both, and that was actually for birdie. So now she is tied again with Silva for second place. And
great birdie.
They are 2 strokes ahead of Kaire Tecco. It's still quite tight, I have to say. I thought for a while that they would separate themselves a little bit more from the rest of the field, but they...
It kind of looked like it, but
yeah.
There's some serious work being done on that chase card.
They are playing great. Especially Kaire Tecco and Jenny Karppinen.
Yeah, they are collectively.
Katie Tette also only 2 over par this round.
She just got a birdie.
Yeah.
That's nice. But yeah, Jenny and Kaire are collectively 3 down on the last 6 holes. Fantastic. Really heating up. Nice par there from Rachel.
Yeah, she's avoiding those mistakes. Of course, dropping 1 stroke to Heidi, but Heidi was 9 behind her before this, so she has 8-stroke lead with 9 holes to go. That's
oh gosh, she's in trouble here though, Jenny.
She's not reaching all the way up. That's gonna be scary to putt.
Probably gonna be
from there.
bogey,
yeah,
looks like, and Katie also in trouble, but not. She might have a better chance of actually getting up and down. But you got to be careful. You don't want to overshoot it either, because you can end up even further down on the other side.
Oh, what? No! Oh no! She found that tiny branch just in front of her.
Unlucky. I don't think she was even aware of that as a possible obstruction, but it definitely got right in her swing.
That hurt her a lot.
Bummer.
And I don't think she got up there with her third shot even, so we're looking at the big number. Yeah, she's gonna putt for a double bogey from circle 2.
Yikes.
She has lost all her chances to reach the podium here, I have to say.
Look at that beautiful view behind.
Oh yeah.
Lovely mountains, cloud passing in front of the sun. Wonderful contrast in colors, and very, very beautiful scenery.
I don't know if I want to look at it or just close my eyes and not being jealous. Elina giving it a run. So that's gonna be a par for her. Almost getting a birdie on this difficult hole 12.
Yeah, good effort there.
Chance for her to get a little bit closer to the rest of the field and repair her round just a bit. I don't think she is super happy with what she has been doing this weekend, but as we have said many times, we know what she's capable of, and we are not worried, even the slightest.
Katie lays up.
Yeah, smart in the wind and on the green like this. Kaire slams it in from close, and she got a par there. Stays on 4th place. Jenny is gonna get a bogey there, yeah. And Katie with a 6, a triple bogey for Katie Tette. So yeah, her chances, they were quite small already before this hole, but they really disappeared completely after hole 12. That's no chance that she can get herself up in the top 4 even.
Really nice to see Prodigy Disc, our main partners, providing shelter from the sun there, and some looks like some bananas and water refreshments halfway through the course. Front 9's in the books, and just 9 holes to play on this season here for our FPO Lead Card.
If you want to get any closer to Rachel, Heidi, it's time to do it now.
Yeah, they really got to bust a move right here and now, and
this is not going to be a birdie.
Didn't quite have the height to get all the way up on that shelf green. Silva up next.
90 meters. Is it she going to the compass again, or no? That's a driver. Flow, yeah.
I believe. I don't. That seems to be one of her main weapons. But
yeah, that's the flow.
Yeah.
That's
I think that might be the disc that she aced in Heinola with. Was it? That was such an amazing shot.
That's a very straight shot from her with that.
A little low, but yeah.
That disc from latitude 64.
Kind of an old school disc, isn't it?
Yeah, one of their earlier distance drivers.
Is it still in production?
It is.
Yeah.
They have run a few runs of that this year also, but kind of similar to Grace that has become very popular this year also.
Sure, very glidey.
Yeah, little bit more overstable maybe, but haven't thrown it myself.
I know. I think Matty O is a pretty big fan of that disc.
He loves that disc. And
yeah. Go with the flow, I guess, if you feel it.
Matthew Oram, that is, and that was an okay shot from Jenny. It's gonna be most likely a safe par, but she didn't reach all the way up. Let's see if Rachel can do that. Not that she needs to, but she, of course, wants to have a high-rated round also.
Yeah, wants to do her best, and she's going to that D1, trying to get some big distance and hopefully land up on that shelf green with a birdie look. She's definitely got the power. I like the height, but it's hyzering a little bit much, and I think the wind Just carrying it a little bit further left.
Yeah, that's a long way from the basket.
But
Not
yeah,
very open look though, so not.
Sure.
I'm not worried, but I don't think that's the point you aimed for.
No, it definitely ended up a little far left, but she's so good with that A2 approach game. I don't see it being anywhere but right under the bucket. Or
all under
Busket.
control still.
Hopefully she doesn't end up in the buskets.
No. It's one of the more open holes, but yeah, there are some buskets there to avoid, as we can see. Rachel with an 8-stroke lead with 9 holes to go. It's looking more and more likely that we will see a champion from Scotland here in Spain.
Nice to see all of our partners there featured on the bottom of the screen. We really appreciate everything they do. Make sure you do everything you can to help support them and to enjoy their great services and products.
And that's not something we're saying just because they are our partners, but they are all providing some excellent service and help, not just for us, but for the whole disc golf community.
Yes, very valued.
So many good products.
Indeed. And services and very, very valued entities all in their own right and collectively doing wonderful things, building a really bright future for disc golf on this continent. And we're very grateful for all that those partnerships and that support. And all of you out there are part of that as well. So we really appreciate all your viewership and support as well.
Yeah, and don't be shy to join us in the live chat on YouTube today. We are so thankful for all your comments, but please be nice to us. Don't say anything mean, but we are gonna read and respond to as much as we can here on the live chat, and we're happy to see that we are alive in the live chat.
Yeah, and be honest. We can handle. I got some thick skin.
Oh yeah.
Let it out. If you got hate in your heart, that's fine too. But yep. So
Rachel should be first with her approach, I think.
All jokes aside, though, we are on a really great journey here all together as a disc golf community, and it's really wonderful to see the growth of the sport, and particularly in the media aspect here in Europe. Wonderful that we can provide this live coverage, and so you can all follow along with top level disc golf across the continent, and it's only going to get bigger and better.
Rachel, it's not the A2 she's approaching with, I think. It's something else.
The A3 putter.
She is
just floating it up there nice and easy. Should be fine.
Not getting herself in any trouble.
Very close to the basket.
But it's gonna be a scary putt though. I'm not worried for her. I'm just picturing myself in that position. I would would not like it. I would not like it at all. But I would still prefer to be there than sitting here in cold Finland. And
I'd take a 5-meter death putt in the sunshine any day. I don't care if I miss it.
No, that's true.
Getting some valuable vitamin D.
I guess we wouldn't be up competing for all that money also. That's what these ladies are doing. They're all amazing disc golfers and deserve every cent of those prize money that they're battling for.
Yeah, and really great to know there's some American fans out there following along and joining the chat board. Ricky G, big shout out. He's enjoying disc golf stream coverage from the United States of America, and he must be up early.
Thank you, Ricky. We're happy to have you with us. We hope that you enjoy what we're showing you from Europe.
Yeah, and stay tuned for the MPO coverage coming your way in 2 hours' time. It's going to be really exciting and a little bit easier time schedule for people over there and across the Atlantic. course, it's very early morning. But great that Ricky G's gotten up and followed along. We appreciate that.
Ooh.
And the positive support and comment.
Haiti staying close to the basket. That could have been much worse, but could also have been a little bit better if she would have reached all the way up to the basket. It's laid down just a little bit, but she's close enough. Silva. For birdie. That flow she was throwing crashed in right there. She is on fire right now, Silva.
That's fantastic work there.
She's doing everything she can to be alone there on the second place, and
yeah, it was a pretty tricky angle with that putt, but she made it work. And we saw what happened to Daniel Davidson from a very similar position on this hole.
True,
round,
it just
he,
disaster there.
Yeah, he hit the cage and rolled back to about 40 meters away, way uphill. So 2-stroke swing, and he's finding himself 5 strokes behind the leader on the MPO side. Rachel Turton here, looking to collect that par. I guess it's a little further than I thought. Oh no.
That's what I was worried about.
Oh, luckily it didn't roll all the way down, but it's still going to be a very difficult return putt there. And are we seeing the slight crack of the door open up here?
I'm starting to see some possibilities suddenly for Silva, because this is going to be at least 2-stroke swing for her. Maybe even more. This is still a lot of work to do. This is for bogey, yeah.
So this is a...
And it was 8 strokes.
This is a big moment here.
It's a very big moment for Rachel. And we saw what happened when Rachel got slightly... I don't know if she was nervous or shaky yesterday. Oh no.
Oh,
Thank
okay. That would have rolled. Oh my goodness.
Thank you, disc, for stopping there. In
that was a really big tourniquet putt that almost got it, but hit the cage and came right back at her. Now she's probably going to be fine from here, but this is for double bogey now.
It is.
And this is not what we expected to see. She's just been cruising right along. And some slight discomfort in the footing, but it's so close. It's in the bullseye region, so just need to take a breath, shake off what's just happened, and just execute a very simple short putt here. Nicely done.
There you go.
3-stroke swing.
3, and it's only 5 now.
Back to where we started. Now we're running out of room, but with moves like that, we see that there's major separation to be had on this course on so many holes.
Can happen so quickly. And the way Silva is playing now, and also the way Haiti is playing right now, it's so much can happen. Jenny is also struggling there. She has gotten a few pars on the previous 2 holes, but yeah, a lot of work to do still if she wants to reach the podium, and it's starting to look more and more unlikely the way that Silva and Haiti is playing at the moment.
Yeah, and just on this hole alone now, we've seen a...
There you go, Jenny.
3-stroke swing and a 5 percentage point drop in the probability of Rachel taking down the title based on the U-Disc win probability feature.
And it was on the back 9 it happened yesterday. It was there Silva started to pick up her pace. Also Haiti, but most clearly it was that Rachel slowed down quite a bit. And
yeah,
I think that's what we're about to... We'll see some... what do you say? Some hints of right now, at least. I really hope that Rachel can hold it together for her sake. On to hole 11.
Yeah, this one's kind of crazy. Right on the mountainside, left to right, steep slope. Only 78 meters and very attackable. Silva gave it a great ace run yesterday, but also crazy rollaway potential. And really difficult if you end up high on that left side. There's just not really much angle to work, as we saw our leader, Jakob Semmerad, not able to make it work, being a little bit out of position up there on the left. But beautiful hole, and another chance for some huge score separation. Of course, Rachel Turton hit that really awesome highlight putt from 50 feet or 16 meters.
That was
with crazy, terrible
putt of the year, almost, it felt like.
One of them, yeah, definitely one of them. Really, really solid highlight from Rachel Turton. But yeah, now back to 5 strokes, and a little bit more interesting now as far as the drama goes. And
it's not trending towards Rachel anymore. It's definitely the trend is definitely favoring Silva Saarinen and Heidi Laine right now, but Heidi maybe not so much after that bogey on hole 10. And welcome back to the studio where we're a little bit cold at the moment.
Yeah, we're bundled up. It's a little bit chilly. We were used to a really hot, sweaty studio, but now it's almost late November, and we're just really happy to be here with you, but yeah, needing a little extra layer to stay warm. Silva Saarinen definitely has the momentum now, and here we are back
with the compass again, and that has been doing nothing else than land close to the basket every time she has been throwing it. And this is looking great. This is looking
It's there.
It's
right underneath the basket.
How did it end up there?
She rode the wind and stuck that compass right under the basket. Nicely
Silva,
played.
now.
That's just what she needed to really put the pressure.
I mean, I'm so curious to see how Rachel is responding to that.
What a clutch throw there from Silva Saarinen.
Silva is such an ice woman. She is never giving up, and she's never showing any signs of doing that either.
That was
Heidi.
Huge moment. And the potential outcome for this event.
And then another one.
Nicely done. Birdie look for Heidi.
But how did it just end up right there under? I thought it landed like 10 meters.
Yeah?
I didn't see it. It's like suddenly it was just there.
Yeah. Really great to know that Robin Vick is also watching along from the States, a European expat. 4 a.m. start rough for those guys, but really happy that you're enjoying the commentary. Thank you so much for your viewership and for participating in the chat. We're really happy to provide you this great quality coverage from Spain.
Jenny also with a great throw. I think it got stuck there on one of the last trees.
Here, big moment for Rachel.
This is very, very interesting to see. How will Rachel react to that? And can she respond in any way? We know what she did here yesterday.
Yeah, she had a brilliant birdie putt. This is a FX2. Looks like a great line.
Yeah, that's looking good.
Pipes it down the middle and responds.
And
beautiful.
Again.
Oh no, it's rolling.
Yes,
Sorry,
it is.
I didn't see that. I thought it was
parked rolling down, not too far though, but that's not likely to be a birdie. And Silva.
Great throw, but unlucky reaction. Here's a really cool catch cam replay from Silva Saarinen's park job here.
What a shot! What a line! And
stabling up and skipping right underneath the basket.
That was perfect shot from start to finish. It just
incredibly done.
That was the perfect straight line with a little bit of turn to it, avoiding those trees, and then just sailing in and landing softly under that basket. Not an easy thing to do on a slopey hole like this. Yeah, Silva.
Incredibly difficult shot and super well executed. Wow. Big moment there. Rachel threw the disc very well, but she went with a fairway driver. A little bit more likely possibly to get up and roll maybe, but yeah, it looked like she did everything she really needed to do. Piped it right down the middle and unfortunately rolled a little bit away, not all the way down luckily, but it's looking like she's going to need another highlight putt to keep pace with Silva.
And not only Silva, also Heidi is right there. I think she was throwing Verdict, also a mid-range. Maybe that's the thing you need to do here to get close. It's definitely going to be a softer landing with a mid-range, even with a slightly overstable mid-range like the Verdict is. But yeah, thank you, Robin Vick.
Yeah, great to get positive feedback.
And great to hear that you're up early.
Making the most of this Saturday. Going to be a great day for watching live disc golf. It's coming at you all day long. MPO, less than 2 hours. We'll be underway.
And look how far down she is.
Oh, she did roll
It's even
far.
further. I thought she would it stopped about.
So now that up and down is not a guaranteed even, and I think birdie's pretty far out of the question, really.
Yeah, birdie's not going to happen.
Highlight, yeah.
Birdie's not going to happen. Well, I said the same thing yesterday, but this is much more unlikely to see a birdie from this position. But yeah.
Forehand A2 approach. She's so on point with this.
She needs
but
the
it
big
is such a scary green. That looks good though.
There you go.
Sliding it up.
Smashing it up.
Fine.
Yeah.
That'll work out.
So most likely one shot only dropped.
But that's going to be the tightest we've seen. That'll be just 4-stroke difference between our top 2 competitors. Quite a few holes left to play. The
7?
script got flipped pretty quick, didn't it?
Yeah.
The plot really thickens up now.
And that's exactly what we saw here on the back 9 yesterday. And the history is about to repeat itself, it feels like. Yeah,
yeah, and just when it was starting to feel like there was almost no chance, Silva kicked it into gear, and Rachel got a little unlucky.
Stuck in the tree there, Jenny. Not so far. Or is... Yeah, that must be Jenny.
Trying to help her out. Get it down. Give her a good mark.
She could actually, I think, make it from there if she just has somewhat of a good stance and not too much tree in the way. Now you know that Heidi is a great balance, but I would maybe advise her not to climb that tree to get her down.
Oh, she's got the Prodigy disc retriever, or one of, I'm not sure. Yeah, I think probably a Prodigy disc retriever, and able to use that to get that disc down with ease.
Great tool to have with you.
Yeah, make sure you get one of those.
So when the disc gets caught in the tree, you mark it straight under where it's stuck. That seems to be exactly what Jenny has done now, and she's not really trying for this and stops there, like a little bit scary.
Yeah, she kind of slung that a little bit wildly, but it worked out okay. Yeah. But yeah, that's a great tool to have in your bag. It fits compact down nicely right into the, easy to carry, very lightweight, and very important to save time and energy by getting the disc down from the tree or retrieve from water hazards quickly and easily. It's kind of really a must-have for someone on the card, I guess, to keep the flow of play going and to keep yourself out of danger. And keep those great discs in your bag, your favorites.
Look at this. He needs to go down on a knee. It's hard to see that it would be that steep from that position, but it clearly is.
Oh, yeah. This is like a sheer mountainside here,
and if you're not familiar with the rules, you have to have some part of your body supported right behind where you have marked your lie there. You have about 10 times or 20 times 30 centimeters
splash.
spot there, but no, Heidi, that's not gonna do it for you.
Bummer for Heidi being in prime position but unable to capitalize.
And Heidi, you're gonna be 3 strokes behind Silva after this hole.
Yeah.
For that second place.
Very interesting.
Can't afford that.
Nice clean up there from Jenny Larsson.
Jenny is right now at 24 over par.
Dropping down a little bit on the day. How's our chase card?
Chase card
running into some trouble, are they?
Yeah, Jenny Karpinen has been doing so, and she's also on hole 14.
Kaire's rolling right along, though.
Out of bounds right now, yeah, but Kaire is the one who is really unmatched today by any players. Here is
Rachel cleaning up her par. Good scramble there after a brutal roll away.
Yeah, that was a bit unfair, but seems to be happening to most players at some point on this course.
Yep.
Yeah, Kairi Teko has the hot round, but with quite a lot. She is 1 over par after 13 holes, and no one else is even close. And we're gonna have to go to a quick commercial break, check out our partners, and stay with us. We're right back here with you in a few moments.
Whether you're out playing a tournament or just hanging out with friends, don't let your grip cost you strokes out on the disc golf course.
Barry, try this.
When you have a better grip on your discs, you have the confidence to perform your best with each throw and every putt. Whale sacks are whale-shaped grip bags designed to dry your hands so you can trust that you have the best grip on your disc. Get a whale sack, because better grip means better confidence.
for the win. Yeah, he gets it in. Wow. So well deserved. Silva Saarinen on hole 7. Oh my God. What an incredible ace.
Oi, todella kaunis putti Peltoselta.
Okay.
Do I have what it takes? I have the dedication. I have the right equipment. I have the fire. Zuka. Disc golf carts for a better game.
Hey, I'm Johannes.
Hey, I'm Jonathan.
And today we're going to talk about how to aim.
You have some problems with the distance, the timing, and pretty much everything. This is kind of the ground or the beginning of the throw.
There you go. So we're going to throw some forehands.
Oh yeah.
Then you just stroke the board and then you push it in the basket. You should never, ever throw your max on a golf course.
What?
What could we have here?
What do we have here? This never gets old. Opening a new box of discs.
Fancy stuff here.
Okay.
Ooh, this thing is sick.
Good quality, super stiff, pretty grippy too, I would say.
I'm really super excited to throw these.
I think I would throw every disc in this plastic.
Welcome back. You were jinxed.
Yeah, but here we are. Sunny southern Spain, Millas Disc Golf Park. All-star event for the European Pro Tour. Final round, final event of the season. And some incredible action taking place. And another chance for some serious score separation here on hole 12. The dangerous downhill 95-meter par 3. Rachel Turton taking that A2. She parked it yesterday. Slinging that really smooth flick, and it's right on target.
This is great. This is looking perfect.
Incredibly
No.
done,
Things are just not going her way right now.
That was a perfect shot. Really, it looked like it just...
I was just about to say that was just as good as yesterday, but nope.
Wow.
Nope. Let's
Here's
see what
replays. Let's see what
Silva did.
Yeah, backhand standstill. Probably, maybe it might be that Mercy. That really great approach. Uh-oh.
That is missing in the island and far down the hill.
Uh-oh. That's going to be a tough scramble. Let's see if Haiti did any better. She went to the forehand. Beautiful view from this tee pad right there facing the sea, and that really, really nice view. Uh-oh.
Oh.
That's way off the mark.
Struggling going on here for the players.
But it finished pretty well.
Yeah.
It's quite lucky.
Got stuck there in the halfway down.
That worked out fine. Should be an easy up and down at least, but
Jenny going with that Kastaplast järn. That is Swedish for iron.
Okay, I didn't know that.
Now you know.
Nice, thanks. That's a good name for a trusty approach disc,
Yeah.
isn't it? Yeah.
Some Swedish iron from the Swedish iron lady.
Yeah, nicely played. Best shot of the bunch, I guess.
I think so. It
Result,
was
anyway. I think.
slightly difficult to see where it ended up. And what is Silva gonna do?
She is so far from the basket now.
She is 3 down on the last 5 holes, and if
That's
she
amazing. Look at that
Yeah.
scorecard. Struggles there in the beginning, but then just kicked it into full speed gear to make herself a real threat to Rachel Turton. But some definite potential setback here. I mean, she's going to have to do some serious work to get up and down. This is like
compass.
100 meters of power or something it's going to take, I think, to get her.
Is that compass again?
And that is pretty
Oh,
good.
stalling out just a little bit, but
Stayed put, so
it's okay.
Probably going to be a bogey, I think.
Yeah.
Dangerous putt to run.
It's not an easy thing to throw that far uphill.
Yeah.
Read the wind and everything, and it stalled out just a little bit.
I think that was a pretty good effort, but she was pretty far away from the basket. Now, I don't know exactly where Rachel ended up, but I think it's going to make her decision pretty easy that she can just try to put it close and potentially get a stroke back here.
I think that would be a very wise decision with a 4-stroke lead now and only a few holes left to play. Just make sure to gain 1 stroke and make that lead 5, then good things will most likely happen to Rachel if she does that.
Yeah, you might have seen from that commercial, this is the 10th time that Toonie will be played, the biggest disc golf event in Europe. Nice approach there from Jenny. Make sure you sign up, registration's open, and get yourself here right near the midsummer. Best time to be in Finland, sunny all day long, beautiful weather. 8 different amazing courses in play.
You might be lucky also to see 2 commentators out there throwing.
Yeah, we're hoping to join the festivities and party hard there at Toonie. Ton of fun, really great vibe. Yeah, like a kind of a festival type atmosphere.
Beautiful courses, so many great courses, and just a great representation of this whole
left it a little short.
Region of
I
this.
mean,
Yeah,
she's got great range and her putt, but that's gonna be slightly nervy.
That's gonna be scary. That's gonna be scary. Yeah, we have seen her missing a few times already.
She could have done a little bit better there. Slide it up on the slope, but then you don't want to go too far either. So it is definitely a touchy.
Depending on what Silva is doing now, she can make a decision just to lay it up, even if Silva is not.
That's a good point.
In position.
She can
keep that 4-stroke lead and just make sure not to lose any strokes.
It'll be interesting to see how it plays out. 80 jump putt approach, nicely done.
Slides and stops there right in time. It's gonna be par for her. Yeah, all those Kastaplast discs, they have Swedish names. Can be quite difficult for other nationalities to understand, but
big moment here, Silva.
Ooh, come on!
Whoa, that almost lifted into the basket.
That would have been too good to be true.
Oh my goodness.
And I'm sure that Rachel's heart almost stopped there for a second. Mine sure did.
Luckily it stayed put. Yeah, what a beautiful backdrop here on this gorgeous hole 12, providing some serious drama. Big moment here for Rachel. She can take a stroke back with a very short putt. She's definitely going for it. It's just 4 meters, 5 meters. Nicely done. Smooth stroke, and that's going to do wonders to help her confidence.
5 strokes is going to be with 6 holes left to play. I think Silva would have needed to at least match Rachel on this hole.
High left side, unable to make good on her par save. She's also showing some serious frustration there. Definitely hasn't been her best day, but I think she can hold her head up proud for performing really well this weekend, qualifying last minute from the Fuengirola Open, the EPT X event last weekend, and she's really impressed me with her performance all weekend long.
Yeah, she has absolutely nothing to be ashamed of. The way she has been matching these top level players has been just stunning and absolutely a joy to see.
Yeah, congrats on a really great performance all weekend. Must be slightly frustrating not to reach back to that level from the first 2 rounds today, but there's still some time to make some highlights and make some movement up the leaderboard still. Hole 13, par 3, 165 meters downhill, but still pretty tough get as far as birdies go. We saw Silva and Haiti both get into circle 2 yesterday, which was incredibly impressive, but definitely a difficult birdie.
Yeah, it's a long one. It's 165 meters. Of course, it's downhill and it's reachable for some of the MPO players, but yeah, it's not an easy one to get.
And that shot from Jakub Semerad yesterday was incredible. I haven't seen that. Check the highlight reel from yesterday. I believe it was a stiletto. He just worked some perfect angle on a very low laser shot and just put it straight under the basket. That was amazing.
Kaire Teko still fighting to get up there on the podium.
Doesn't get all the way up there, but it's safe and in bounds and looking like a pretty easy 3Z.
Only 1 stroke behind Heidi Leine right now for that 3rd place, and she hasn't had a bogey since hole 5.
She's on fire.
She's playing on such a high level right now. Jenny Karpinen has slowed down just a bit, and this is not looking good. Staying on the right side of the fence, though. So
it's all right.
On the correct side of the fence, I have.
Yeah. She can still scramble for par there.
And Elina would like to finish with some good scores on 16, 17, 18. This is looking good for her. I hope it stays in. Yes, it does.
Gets a bit of a roll back down the hill, but she can still get up and down for par from there. Back with our lead card here. Hole 13. Not the biggest of score separators, but we could definitely see some moves made.
Yeah, we know what can happen on the final stretch of holes when you start to feel a bit nervy and you feel that you have to perform to either extend your lead or chase down the one who is in front of you. Heidi put a lot of distance behind that. That was like at least 150 meters just to the right of the basket. She's not gonna have a good look at the birdie, but that just shows what kind of distance she has, and that's why we never count out the birdie when she's on the tee pad.
Leader, British champion Rachel Turton. Trust in her routine, trust in her whale sack, trust in her D1. Great prodigy disc and ripping on it.
Really good.
Straight down the middle, fading off a little bit, but prime position for a pretty routine up and down for par.
Not worried about that par.
All she needs.
And how are you going to be able to pick up 5 strokes on Rachel Turton? I'm asking you, Silva Saarinen. This is not the way to do it.
It's overcooked, but it can cut roll back.
I think she found an open spot there, so actually kind of
like it's going to cost her. She can still get the par, okay, I think, but definitely overcooked that one with the Anheuser.
I think that was like almost so good that it was, or almost so bad that it was good. And what happened to it?
Something entertaining. Everybody's still watching and
laughing
and quite amused at whatever transpired there. It'd be interesting to see where she ended up. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe it cut rolled back like into a good thrower type shot.
Maybe she hit a horse.
I guess that's possible.
we have seen that it is possible. We have to keep our minds open for
I hope she didn't hurt any animals. But yeah, I mean. Here we go, Jenny Larson. Nice move on this one. I like this. This is shaping up real good, and right there in the center. Oh, stuck behind that bush, unfortunately.
I think that's close enough that she can just approach with reach out with a forehand and
hopefully,
that Jan.
Are all those discs based on like natural land features?
No.
They're all just random different things.
Random 4-letter Swedish words.
Oh, they're all 4 letters. Interesting. Okay.
think might be inspired by IKEA.
Oh, that makes sense. That's quite a Swedish icon. Success story.
Definitely has, but yeah, those. We heard that some people have been worried about those 4-letter words, that they would run out of words, but I don't think
using inappropriate ones.
No. Well, I can think of a few inappropriate ones with 4 letters also, but I think they're gonna find some better names than that.
All right. Look at that steep hillside coming down. Here we are. Elina.
Ooh.
Front cage.
Great effort from Elina, almost making it. And she's gonna... Okay, that was her third shot that she's gonna get a bogey there now.
Yeah, I think she left the approach a little short.
Must have done so. I was slightly surprised that she was all the way up there, but...
No, I think that was... we just didn't get enough power on the approach.
Katie
trying to get a wind read
with a bogey. No, sorry, a birdie on hole 15.
Oh, nice.
And now putting for par on 16.
That's a good birdie to get on 15,
yeah. Yeah.
We saw Elina get it day one.
That's right.
That's the only one we've seen so far. Rachel had a great ace run on it yesterday. A little bit low on the putt there from Katie, but Rachel missed that that putt. That was
a little bit long. She went there, yeah. True.
I think she went long on the ace run, but she was short on the putt.
Yeah.
14 caused a little bit of a confidence shake when her putt went too high, and she kind of overcorrected and hit the low cage for that birdie yesterday. But we are definitely moving into a part of the course where we can see some dramatic swings. And welcome back to the booth here in snowy, cold Finland. Sunny Spain there.
Yeah, and what was a battle for the podium between 5 players, it's now only between, well, Rachel, she has definitely booked a spot on that podium, so feels like Silva has. But then Heidi and Kaire Tekku are fighting for that 3rd place and potentially 2nd place or even higher, but most likely not that much higher than 2nd place. And Jenny Larsson has dropped off a little bit too much.
Yeah, having some struggles today, but
so has Jenny Karpinen. She slowed down on the back 9. Katie is too far behind, so it's still might see 3 nationalities on that podium.
It's possible, yeah. If Kaire can finish strong, she can knock one of the Finns down.
Jenny actually able to go to a backhand also, and looks like it's checking up. Yeah, there you go.
Slow roll, but still near circle 1 at least. Probably inside. Rachel looks like she's got some space to work with. Might be some little bit tight footing, but she's so good with being able to find good footing. Very athletic and very good skills transferring over from that ultimate background where she's quite comfortable in lots of different throwing positions. Both backhand and forehand, super smooth swinger. Might have something in her reach back a little though.
Something is
gonna have to short arm it slightly.
Disturbing her a little bit, but I'm not too worried. A2 is left a little bit.
It's gonna be a tester.
Longer, yeah.
Circle's edge, I think.
I'm still wondering what happened to Silva's disc there.
Yeah, I think she got a pretty good roller out of it somehow.
It was definitely overturned.
Seemed to work out.
So now Heidi is next up. On a whoa! Be careful. Take care not to fall.
Definitely is some Billy Goat terrain, as Ricky G has just commented that he's surprised we don't see any Billy Goats out running around, and definitely that type of a terrain for sure. There might be some goats out there. Haven't seen him yet, but we'd sure like to see a goat on the coverage.
Ooh,
Oh,
what
great bid from
what a
Haiti.
bid, and it stops there luckily. So, yeah, it would be nice to see some goats, and maybe they can help out with those buskets also to chew down on them a little bit.
Indeed.
Yeah, maybe they need to hire some bunch of goats here to the course to help with the maintenance. I still think it's a beautiful course. I didn't mean any in any negative way, but it's always nice to have animals around as long as they stay safe from flying discs.
Indeed. I think there was actually a goat on a leash earlier this season on the Disc Golf Network, if I remember right, from Tallahassee's coverage.
Didn't see that.
You missed that one?
Yeah, I missed that
I
one.
think that was one of the highlights of the year. I think it was a goat. It was some kind of cute animal, that's for sure. Right there at the end when European player Albert Tom took down a really great Silver Series victory.
True. That's his, what was his title?
Are those guys with Swedish flags there?
I think so. I didn't actually look at them, but
Sweden representing loud and proud there in the background with the gallery.
A little bit greenish yellow, but I think that's supposed to be yellow, and in that case, warms my heart as a Swede here in the studio.
It's cool, have them all lined up.
And Silva's going straight at it.
Dang.
Straight at it, but that's going to be a bogey for her.
She really needed that.
She's dropping another stroke to Rachel if she is
yeah.
making this one. I don't wanna say.
Rachel's closer than I thought. This is right in her range.
No.
Important moment for her to get another stroke back, and this is pretty routine for her.
She having that 5-stroke lead, 6 strokes would be feeling good for her. That's exactly what she's gonna have.
Right in the heart, solid putt there, and that's gonna be a 6-stroke advantage
with 5 holes to play.
Not insurmountable, but definitely looking more and more like she's going to be able to fend off a charging Silva Saarinen. Who's faltered just a little bit here.
But
the last couple holes.
So much more excitement than we thought there for a while at the beginning of the round. It looked like she would just cruise.
Definitely been interesting.
Has definitely not been the case when both Silva and Heidi has been performing much better at the middle part of the course here, and also now at the beginning of the final stretch. Silva just slowing down a bit here. Heidi is looking very solid, and this is more what we're used to see from her. She has been definitely spoiling us this year.
Incredible player, yeah. She almost had made that long putt there, but it wasn't meant to be. She's able to make good on the after a slight roll away.
So Rachel with a 6-stroke lead with 5 holes to go. That title is getting closer and closer to her hands. She can almost reach it. Kareteko, big mistake. She cannot afford those mistakes right now the way Heidi is playing. If she wants to reach the podium, it's going to be costly, most likely. Jenny having a really solid round. Slowed down just a bit too much to be able to compete for that podium, but can be proud anyway. That was not maybe the best throw we have seen from her today.
I think it's a good sign here for Rachel Turton that the wind is not too crazy here on this side of the mountain, making a huge swing less likely on these final holes.
No surprise to see Katie Tette going straight at it. That's the way.
Nice move on this one from Elina. I like the shape.
Sweet. Does it get all the way down there? Almost, at least. It was a
nicely played.
Very beautiful line there from Elina.
Yeah, I got the full flight. Good disc choice and nice swing there.
Elina throwing her second time here.
Well done. Slides it up for a circle 1 look for par. And Rachel's win probability has boosted back up to 99%.
Yeah, it's
looking like it's going to take a miracle for Silva
yeah.
to win.
Doesn't feel like she's the kind of player who loses it completely, even when she gets nervous. We saw it yesterday, but she somehow kept it together, even though she was a little bit shaken.
She's a great, really great athlete, and a very, very strong mental game. Even when she struggles a little bit, she keeps it together. She's not easily rattled. And I think she's very aware that she has some strokes to play with, so she's gonna be playing smart and avoiding those big mistakes, I believe.
Yeah.
So
by now, I don't think she thinks about her score at all. She's not caring about what kind of rating she gets for this round. She just wants to win.
Yep. Be a really great way to close out the season. A very, very great season for her. Getting that first European Pro Tour title and maintaining her British championship. I believe it's the second time she's won it, I think.
Yeah, and it will be extremely exciting to see what she can do next year also. The way she broke out on the scene, really made a name for herself this year.
Incredibly bright future indeed.
And just imagine when she gets to focus even more on disc golf. And maybe stay injury free also.
Yeah, she is indeed a two-time British champion. And she's only been playing since 2020, so. And she's, like we said earlier, this will most likely be her 21st win in 33 attempts. That's like a huge, huge percentage of wins for a very short career. Very, very impressive start.
Yeah, not many players in the world can match that.
I can't think of really any that have that high of a win percentage. There might be a handful I'm not aware of, but incredibly strong start to her very bright career.
And a solid round, you can see it, even though she hasn't had that many big highlights, but she has avoided those mistakes.
She's kept it together.
Yeah, and she has made the big mistake where she could afford to make it on hole 4. And other than that, looking very solid from Rachel Turton. And here's the chase card where we see some struggles from Elina, but very, very good round from Kaira Tecco.
+1?
+1 with 2 holes to go. Of course, she's in a bit of a trouble here.
She's
on hole 17, but
she is. Yeah, that's right. She overturned that, but she still has the potential to take the course record for the FPO side. Of course, that's held by Rachel Turton's +2 from round 1. Really impressive display of her abilities. And
Heidi missing the island here on hole 14. I think that didn't stick.
It looked like it kind of was way too wide right, and then maybe didn't get the ground play that she was hoping for either.
Yeah, I wonder, was it pushed down by the wind or something? Because it was so low, and that's not what we usually see from her.
This is one that Rachel's been able to stick onto the island with that FX2 both rounds. Of course, she did have struggle a little bit yesterday completing the birdie, but ended up taking a bigger number.
The overstable fairway driver is looking very good. She has parked it.
And clutch highlight shot from Rachel Turton, and that is just about going to do it here. Tap in birdie.
I think she
right when she needed it. Awesome.
I think they can write down her name on the trophy now.
Get the engraving tool out, because Rachel Turton has just done everything she needs to do by parking this really dangerous hole 14, the downhill par 3 island, 75-meter. And a big score separator.
Yeah.
You
stole my words. Big score separator. It is. We have seen some big numbers here, and we are going to see a big number from Heidi, also from Jenny. Let's see what Silva can do with that compass of hers.
Rachel, what incredibly smooth and accurate form and throws she's had time and time again.
So clean releases every time with that forehand. That's what I'm really...
He's a real special talent.
What really sticks out, to my eye at least, is how clean.
And look at the wind ripping around.
Didn't affect it at all when she was...
Knows how to control and play the wind. Silva needs a bust out really wicked highlight ace here. Nobody can. It's her, but
it's not going to be an ace.
No, overdoes it.
Yeah,
she's heading to the drop zone, and that's gonna do it for this European Pro Tour All-Star event.
Yeah, now I actually dare to say it, that Rachel Turton is going to win this. I agree completely with the UDisc win probability percentages. It's just not possible for anyone to chase her down.
What an amazing park job there from Rachel. Clutch, coming through, just clutch right there. On a dime, under the basket.
Elina for par on 17.
Nice par.
Yeah, that's a good tasting par. Jenny Karppinen putting for a double bogey here, and yeah, she definitely slowed down on the second half. She had something really exciting going on together with Kaire Teko, but Kaire, what did she get here? It's a bogey. So she's right now tied for that course record, and with a birdie she would overtake it.
Incredible round today. Really displaying some amazing talent, and another bright shining star emerging from Estonia here on Disc Golf Stream.
And UDisc is actually saying that Heidi is in bounds.
She must have got some great ground play. I don't think that's true, but
yeah, looking at it right now to see if she is. Yeah, she's not going to the drop zone. I think she's
giving
taking
herself 1 meter relief,
yeah.
so she may be just in bounds.
So she's safe. Okay, that's
pretty lucky. Yeah.
And not only lucky for her on this hole, but also lucky for her to for the fight, because she's having a tight race now with Kaire and Silva for those podium finishes. And Kaire is right there behind Heidi. Heidi can't afford to make any big numbers. Then she will drop. Just laying this up. Ooh.
Floaty bid. Good layup though. It works out okay in the end. Wind is pretty fierce.
Not sure if that was a layup or if it was a run, or if it was like
the way the wind
layup
played
that lifted maybe. Yeah.
I think so. That's probably what it was. But she's going to get a stroke most likely on Silva here. And yeah, I think that was the shot of the tournament there from Rachel. Really, that was just
sealed
so
the deal.
Clutch,
yeah.
You know, right when she just kind of slammed the door straight in the face of the competitors. On this windy day, she left nothing to chance. Yesterday, she hit the island very well, but was, you know, showed some struggle on the green, and that's a nightmare result.
This is
it's gone.
Painful to see.
It's
Silva.
Be a big number for her now.
That's. I was just about to say that Jenny made the same mistake as we have seen a few players do, to leave the approach or the layup a little bit short, but for good reasons. We saw Heidi's disc just launching up in the air and sailing. She stayed in bounds though, and now we see Silva. Same thing happened there. Sails past the basket and down out of bounds. So good for Jenny that she left it short. Yeah, Silva, you had a chance, but then hole 12 and 13 came, and now hole 14.
A couple of major shifts of momentum here on this round, though. It's made it very interesting. Thank you all for sticking with us, even though it appeared to be a bit of a blowout in the start. It really got really exciting there in the middle, but now it's a certainty that Rachel Turton's going to be the all-star champion of the European Pro Tour. Great representative from Scotland of the UK, and one of the really rising stars of the sport worldwide.
Yeah, big thanks to all you viewers staying with us and watching the superstar Rachel Turton doing something extraordinary here. We're also very excited to follow the final battle here for the second and third place, and we have 3 players battling for that. Silva Saarinen and Heidi Laine here on this card, and also Kaire Teko on the chase card, who is up on 4th place now, and a great chance to overtake those 2 Finns.
Yeah, very tight race for the podium.
Oh, and Jenny,
Aye.
This is what she was scared of from the drop zone, and Look at that.
Things can get out of hand on this hole, especially when the wind picks up the way we're seeing it now.
Brutal. Just brutal. We have seen it so many times already on hole 14. And we're seeing it again. Rachel is just doing somersaults on the inside, I'm sure.
She's in a league of her own.
Dancing, rocking out, and yeah. She can relax now, sure. She can really just enjoy the final holes, knowing that she will take this victory. No doubt about it.
Yep. What an incredibly clean tee shot from her. Just put it straight onto the basket.
Right disc choice, right, so well executed.
Good wind
right
read,
lie,
perfect.
Right angle, yeah. Wind read, as you said.
Yeah, just really flawless execution of a very difficult shot when she needed it the most. Super clutch. Amazing highlight from Rachel.
Oh, and this just continues to be cruel. It's so heartbreaking to see when one hole just like completely smashes your scorecard like it's doing right now for Jenny.
It's really getting out of hand. It's a devastating feeling indeed. Nobody likes to see those big numbers, but Heidi Laine getting a par.
She is getting a par, and she was really lucky to stay in bounds there after that.
Rachel Turton tapping in an incredible birdie. Getting a fist pump there from Jenny. Great sportsmanship after some struggles on the hole, but she's happy to see a true champion in Rachel Turton doing really championship level things here in Spain at the European Pro Tour All-Star event.
Yeah, and we saw here Rachel almost getting an ace on hole 15. I would like to see her to go for that again.
That'd be great, wouldn't it?
It's 100 meters, slightly downhill, and as you can see, just like on most holes, very slopey from left to right. You want to avoid those rollaways, so just get close to the basket on that flat part of the fairway. That's where you want to land.
Yep. And this hole brought to you by Rami Rent, very valued partner. If you need to get up, get Robbie Rent.
How cheesy was that? I like it. I like it. I like cheesy slogans. That's the best.
Yeah. They if you're not aware, they rent out heavy equipment for construction purposes and all of your tool needs for building a disc golf course or anything you can imagine. So.
And they're doing so many great things for disc golf, especially here in Finland and also now on the European Pro Tour. And we're so extremely grateful for everything that Rami Rent is helping us with.
They've been along since the beginning and really doing a great job of supporting disc golf growth in Finland.
Yeah, we're still here. We're still here, and we're waiting for the final 4 holes where we're going to see the champion Rachel Turton. She has one title on the European Pro Tour that was from Copenhagen back in the spring. We didn't know what we were going to see from her.
Very cool to see her bookend victories on the European Pro Tour, the start and finish. Really, really great season from Rachel Turton, and next year looks like she's going to commit even more to the tour, and we're super excited to watch that along with you all live here on Disc Golf Stream.
That's right. We had her coming out with a big lead today. It got even bigger on the first few holes on the course, and then suddenly Silva Saarinen picked up the pace and got closer and closer and closer, but then Rachel found another level. She kicked in another gear, and now she is just looking unstoppable, leading with 8 strokes over Heidi Laine on second place.
Yep.
That's
a very comfortable lead, and here we are, hole 15. Back to that FX2, getting work done.
She's 11 over par. Very, very good score on difficult course like this.
Hyzering out a little early, but got a good reaction.
Okay, on the back side of that.
That can be a birdie look for sure.
I think it is. I think she's very close. Yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
Heidi.
Verdict.
Yeah, she is 19 over par right now. On 4th place, Kaire Tecco, 21 over par. So
tight battle.
Be careful not to make any mistakes and maybe even collect a few birdies and you will be up there. This is down there
Caught
in that
bush. It looked good, but the wind knocked it down and it didn't get up on the shelf, and then it caught edge and rolled, but not all the way down.
Oh.
Pretty difficult birdie, but
par would go a long way for her.
Silva just laces this. Get
go
in the
in,
hole.
go in.
Oh, overshooting the 100-meter hole, but definitely tracking for the ace. And what a great run. She's such a highlight machine for sure. We've seen it all year long, and
straight at the basket all the way from her.
Really dialed that up, but just went a little long. Beautiful shot though.
That's
Team
not
Sweden there.
Gonna go all the way down there. Yeah, I think it was Team Sweden again, yeah. Happy to see those flags on their chests. And I think Jenny feels all that support. Unfortunately, she couldn't really reach all the way to the basket with that throw.
Great to have a enthusiastic gallery with a nice dress code, and there's some bikers.
Yeah.
Does look like a nice mountain biking site, doesn't it? Lots of cool trails, yeah. Great elevation. Beautiful view.
Hole 18. Katie, who has not had the best event so far, but played quite well today. 6 over par. A little bit better than what we have seen from her on day 1 and 2, but not really showing us her best level of disc golf today, or yesterday especially, and on Thursday as well.
I'm sure she'll bounce right back next season. She's really performed well at a number of events, and sure she'll reach back to those heights and beyond for next season.
That I'm sure of. Kaire Tecco, that's the interesting player on this card, and here she is. Should be her third.
Oh, what a great stroke that is.
So she is going to get a par here with an amazing
what a
approach.
Great upshot that was in the wind.
She dared to go.
Really like what I'm seeing from her. Like we had said, we weren't really, we hadn't heard of her before, but she showed up here and she might be getting herself on the podium, perhaps even 2nd place.
I think
it's a real possibility.
It's clearly possible. I mean, she's going to be at plus 21, and there are no great opportunities for birdies coming up for Silva and Heidi. So yeah, they need to stay clean to not be overtaken by Kaire Tecco.
Whoa.
Look at that. Wow. How floaty, and
what a nice bid after the long ace run went long. To give that one a chance, and easy par, that's going to help her try to secure that podium place. Could go a long way.
It could. She can definitely not afford any mistakes, because with if she would just get one bogey, she would be tied with Kaire.
That is so impressive what she's done.
+2 for the round, and that's exactly what it's going to be also. She's close enough to the basket too.
She's going to have a share of that course record.
With Rachel, yeah. It's going to be rated somewhere about 950 or something like that. Yeah.
Incredible.
And she is the lowest rated player in the field, I believe, also. So
that's bonkers.
Yeah.
What a breakout moment for that new face here.
That's right.
Stream.
Rated 874.
Yeah.
Played on a completely different level this event.
Yeah, this round particularly. Really wonderful performance from her. She'll be tapping in a par there on hole 18, and she'll be in the clubhouse setting the mark and putting a lot of pressure on these Finns, Heidi Laine and Silva Saarinen, to not let the damage drop them off the podium.
They are not making any mistakes here on this hole, at least, Silva and Heidi, but it's not like they're distancing themselves from the Estonian either, so it's going to be tight all the way till the finish. And that's nice that we have that battle going on now when
makes it interesting.
When Rachel has more or less secured her win already.
I would say, certainly, yeah.
I mean, she can always trip and twist an ankle or something, but we know that she can throw quite well also from standstill. She did that during Tyni, and distance was no issue, even though she was just not
a mere formality that she closes out a very important victory here. Great boost of confidence. An already very confident player, but to secure 2 really dominant victories over a really high-class player like Heidi Laine, particularly like she had done in Copenhagen, and now again, not just Heidi, of course, the whole field, but Heidi, the highest rated player, and somebody who has numerous wins on the top level, even taking down the Tour Points title of the European Pro Tour and the Prodigy Disc Pro Tour, and even with a big win last season over some of the top players in the world, such as Henna Blomros and Evelina Salonen at the Heinola event of the Prodigy Disc Pro Tour 2021. Hole 16, par 3, way uphill, 75 meters, 246 feet. OB lined right and left and behind. Yep, brought to us by that great partner of ours, MDG Media, providing incredible coverage, including camera work for this live stream that you're seeing right here and now. Make sure you go to their YouTube channel and subscribe and enjoy all the great content they're producing.
And you should also check in on our podcast Inside Disc Golf, where you had an episode where you interviewed the Tange brothers.
Yeah, that was
from MDG Media.
That was a very cool moment to share, and really appreciate that conversation and all the hospitality associated with that weekend at the Belgian Open. Ton of fun, and that's going to be an event on the European Pro Tour next year. Second stop after Copenhagen. There'll be a weekend break, and then you can head on down to the Belgian Open in Breinalud. Beautiful course, super well organized, and really great company.
And here is Elina with what she's hoping to be the final shot of her season. She hasn't had the best event here in Spain, but I'm sure she has had a really nice time, and I'm sure that she's extremely excited to play many European Pro Tour events next year. She will have one more stroke to go this year. But she has been very exciting to follow. We will see a lot of her in the future, I know that.
Very talented player, great personality, and really bright future in this game.
And we can say
representative of Sweden. Yes.
We can say the same thing for all the other 3 players on this card. Jenny Karppinen she has been playing really, really well on both these tours that you just mentioned, European Pro Tour and Prodigy Disc Pro Tour, the Finnish tour. Katie, we have been talking a lot about, and Kaire Teko, what a nice surprise.
Incredible performance from her.
21 over par, just 1 behind Silva Saarinen and 2 behind Heidi Laine, so she could definitely end up on a 2nd place.
Absolutely.
Totally possible. Here is one of those 2 she's fighting with right now, and she just can take a seat in front of a screen somewhere and follow these 2 ladies, or even head out to the course and watch them live.
Yeah, that must be really exciting.
Heidi is smashing this, going long of the basket and improving on her chances to finish on that 2nd place. That was a great one.
Nice shot. Yeah. that chase card getting some nice dog petting time, I can see from one of the other camera views.
Jealous of that too.
Great to see some, uh-oh, Silva leaking OB on the left side.
And that's exactly what she can't afford to do. She is very likely to be tied with Kaira Tecco after this hole now, going out of bounds.
Not a good sign for
Not
her.
No, but I'm sure that Kaira doesn't mind.
She surely does not.
Jenny also not having her day today. Quite the opposite of what she did in the EPTX event when she had 2 rough days, the first 2 rounds, and then really impressed on the final round, taking down the win.
That's right. Super strong finish to get that title in the books and book herself the ticket here. But a little bit of a different story this event. Struggling on the final round and putting in 2 really solid first rounds.
Look at this shot from Rachel. She finds her way up there as well, just right on the basket.
Nicely done. That's all she needs. Just lay it up for a simple par.
Now she's looking so relaxed and she's having fun out there. I'm sure she has had fun before, but it's always so nice to see someone that can just like relax and don't need to think about the score anymore and just can show what they're capable of doing without any pressure. And
just stick it in cruise control and enjoy every moment in the sunshine. A memory that'll last a lifetime. A huge title here, European Pro Tour All-Star victory.
And only 3 holes over par. One of them didn't even hurt her scorecard because she still gained strokes with a double bogey, and yeah, she has stayed out of trouble.
That's right. Nice to see the live stream numbers growing, and if you enjoy what you've watched, hit that like button. I appreciate all the viewership and support. Everyone out there across the world.
And we hope that you stay with us also for the second half of today's live stream, where we're going to follow the MPO players, where we have the Czech Republic representative Jakub Semerad, who has made a big name this year on the disc golf scene. He is in a 5-stroke lead ahead of the young super talent Nilo Hongisto, together with the champion from Copenhagen, Daniel Davidsson, on second place, 5 strokes behind Jakub.
And a Norwegian there also.
That's right.
Oyvind Jarnes. He's going to be trying to battle his way up near the top, potentially earning a title as well.
He's the highest rated player in the field, looking very confident. And Jenny, what did she hit there? Way, way, way too low. And
low-lying bush. Silva here with a chance to save the par, but quite a windy uphill putt. Gives it a bid, but it's going to be a bogey, and that's going to draw her even, right?
That's right. She's going to be even
Kaira.
with Kaira, tied for 3rd place, and she can't afford to make any more mistakes because then she's going to drop out from that podium. That's not what we thought. We thought that she had actually a chance to close in on Rachel, but now something happened there on hole 12 for Silva. Jenny, this is just not her round. Things are not going her way, and I think she can just laugh about it after this round. She should be proud anyway of what she has accomplished and how she has been playing in front of live cameras, and showed yesterday that she can match the absolute best players in Europe.
Yeah. And, less than an hour from our MPO tee time, and the wind is certainly picking up.
It's going to be interesting.
Yep. Of course, Jakub Semerad, one of the best spin putters in the game, the world champion putter. Shouldn't be an issue on the green, but could make it interesting.
I mean, we saw yesterday it was so windy sometimes, so even a putter like him decided to lay it up
smartly.
Yeah. And it's not easy on a course like this when the wind picks up. even from this distance.
I think Heidi's gonna lay this up.
Yeah, I think so, and I think that's a very smart decision. She is not in a need of a birdie when Silva is not getting one. So very, very smart from Heidi there, just getting a par, staying on second place. And she has that 2-stroke lead.
Yeah, she doesn't need anything either, so.
Over the Kaira and Silva now after this hole. But yes, Rachel, no problem whatsoever.
Silva in for the bogue.
Yeah. And Heidi getting her par. Still on second place. 2 strokes ahead of Silva and Kaira.
And a very disciplined, smart layup there for Rachel. Welcome back to the studio. What a fun day of exciting live coverage we've had.
It's going back and forth and up and down for these players. I'm not sure what it was so hard to predict what's going to happen, and
it's definitely been interesting and exciting. Some ups and downs, a bit of a roller coaster ride. But Rachel Turton's going to come out on top clearly now. Incredible performance from her. Congratulations on a very well played event here in Spain.
2 holes to go. 2 holes left of the season, and what a season it has been. I'm so happy that we have been able to cover all these events that we have been at with Disc Golf Stream. The European Pro Tour has been such a success, and everything I've heard from all the players also, it seems like everyone is just agreeing on that, and we're happy to extend this tour even more for next year.
Very exciting time for disc golf in general, and particularly with the growth we're seeing across the world, but on the European content specifically. And if you're really interested in European disc golf, make sure you check out our podcast, Inside Disc Golf. We do a weekly show where we're talking about everything disc golf from a European perspective, and doing our best to bring you a lot of quality guests that can give you insights from the inside point of view there.
Yeah, I think we have some really good interviews especially, and very good insight that you maybe cannot get from that many other sources. So check us out on Inside Disc Golf. You can find us on YouTube or Spotify or any other podcast platform.
Yeah, or go to the Disc Golf Stream app or website
course,
directly as well. And you can also subscribe to see all the live action. If you use the coupon code WELCOME, you'll get 50% off your first month. And there's a lot of really great quality content, including live coverage from all of the European Pro Tour events and the Prodigy Disc Pro Tour. And next season, a lot more action coming your way.
Yeah, something to keep you entertained all winter long. Sure of that. We have many hours of live action disc golf available for you. Of course, it's not live anymore, but it has been. Yeah,
but it's still very entertaining. If you're not up to speed on it, or if you want to just revisit some of the incredibly exciting moments of the season, go back and watch it all there on Disc Golf Stream.
Rachel with her
D1
drive. Yeah, I think that was the orange D1.
Yep, that's all she needs. Safely in bounds for easy up and down for par. Not that there's OB on this hole, but safely in the fairway, I guess.
Heidi is not throwing her drive. That's the picking something more overstable probably. As it does a little bit turny. This is great. This is so good.
Right near the basket.
This is so good. What
amazing.
A highlight from Heidi Line.
We haven't seen anybody even close to that on this hole. That was amazing work.
Big smile. She's gonna stay up on that second place most likely when she's throwing like this.
What a clutch throw to help secure that second place finish where we have a battle going on, and wow, very, very impressive. Silva with a very nice shot as well.
This is matching Heidi. Maybe not
it's a little
same
shorter,
distance,
but it's a very nice line anyway, and should be a pretty easy up and down for the par. But Heidi Line, what a display of incredible power and accuracy.
She having a really really big smile on her face, and
great to see.
Yeah.
Hasn't been her best weekend, but it's nice to see her finishing strong here and most likely securing second place with that short birdie putt. Yanni putting a good move on this one, bouncing around in the wind and right up there on the fairway. Nicely done.
Rolling a little bit, but I think it stopped there.
Yeah.
It's going to be a 30-meter approach maybe.
Yeah.
Maybe even shorter. And here we get to see it yet again, but from a drone instead, flying over this beautiful hole 17, 114 meters downhill, but we have seen that those 114 meters can be really scary with a lot of wind. That can be quite hard to read here.
Yeah, and you definitely don't want to overshoot it. Look at that drop off right behind the basket. Beautiful views.
Extremely beautiful hole. Sponsored by or brought to you by Zuka. That's the whole partner and our great and valuable partner also for the whole tour. Very thankful for everything they are doing for us. Be sure to get you one of their cards. There can be very valuable tool if you want to don't need to carry heavy disc bag and also have a nice seat to rest your legs.
Yeah, incredible products they're producing, and really great partner of ours. Can really help save some energy and some of that strain on your neck and back from carrying the bag all around. So get yourself a Zuka cart and roll around with ease all over the course. Big thanks to Ricky G for encouraging everybody to hit that like button. Thumbs up to you, Ricky.
Actually got a question here from Matthias Nilsson on the Disc Golf Stream comment section. Missed that. It was 3 hours ago already. I hope you're still with us, Matthias. And he's asking if there are any plans for an FPO course layout, specifically for FPO then for 2023. And from what I've heard, I don't think that's going to be the case. I think we're still going to see them playing.
I don't think it's necessary.
No, I think they're...
I think, you know, everything's relative to par anyway, you know. And, yeah, I think the FPO players have performed very well on the courses that we've had on the European Pro Tour, but good question anyway.
Yeah, I'm not sure if that is something that the players are even requesting themselves. That should be interesting. And I haven't heard anything like that, at least, that it would be the case. But of course, some courses are a little bit longer, but it also... Yeah. We also have some really big arms in the FPO field, and they are doing very well on these long courses.
They scored really well, and you know, it's like I said, it's all relative to par anyway. So
that's right.
Doesn't need to be any reason why the total score needs to be under par for any field, let alone the FPO division. But yeah, I mean, I guess there's differing viewpoints on that, and we respect all of those points of view. I could, you know, certainly see the argument for it, but being a member of Finland, a very egalitarian society, we keep things fairly equal in most regards.
But
as best as we can, anyway.
Thank you, Matthias. I'm happy that you're asking these questions, and I would love to hear what your view of this is. So please leave another comment so we can hear from you. Thank you for commenting. No big things happening here on hole 17 so far. Playing good, of course. Heidi Line with that big drive parked there. It's quite a big thing. But here's Jenny.
Comes up just short.
Just doesn't want to go her way today. She's doing a lot of things right, but things just does not want to work out for her today. And we all know how that feels. If you've ever been out on the course, we all have those days when branches shows up everywhere. The basket looks super tiny, and look at this. Even Heidi from this distance is looking hesitant. Is it worth it? I'm sure that's what she's thinking right now.
Close, though. I mean, just put it in the basket, right?
She did a smart thing on the previous hole to just lay it up. She didn't need it, and I'm sure she doesn't need it now either. But
she's so close.
From this distance, yeah, she
doesn't even appear that.
No, she's not feeling it.
Okay, yeah.
She's not feeling it, and she's not.
I guess she doesn't really need it.
No.
But yeah, it would have been a great highlight birdie. Amazing drive, anyway.
Those winds can, of course, be very scary, and putting a little bit uphill, even though it wasn't with a lot in a headwind, that can be, of course, scary. But
we're gonna head to a commercial break. The word from our partners. Be right back with you.
To me, airborne is the expression of flight. That's kind of the representation of the brand that we wanted to build. The visual that we wanted to get from this stamp is the connection between man and nature and man's connection to the natural world that people are able to find through disc golf. We wanted to have a disc that all players could trust. It'll be a great tool for a lot of players. It feels great to have Prodigy have enough trust and faith in me to make this disc for me and to make this full line. And I'm so excited to be able to share it with the whole disc golf world.
For the win. Yes, he gets it in. Wow. So well deserved. Silva Saarinen on hole 7.
Oh my God! What an incredible ace.
Oi, todella kaunis putti Peltoselta.
Okay. For the victory.
Zuka cart load, 8 avocado, take 7.
Action.
Perfect. That's a wrap, everyone.
Hey, I'm Johannes.
Hey, I'm Jonathan.
And today we're going to talk about how to aim. You have some problems with the distance, the timing, and pretty much everything. This is kind of the ground or the beginning of the throw.
There you go. Now we're going to throw some forehands.
Oh, yeah.
Then you just stroke the board and then you push it in the basket. You should never, ever throw your max on a golf course.
What?
What could we have here?
What do we have here? This never gets old. Opening a new box of discs.
Fancy stuff here.
Okay. Ooh. This thing is sick.
Good quality, super stiff, pretty grippy too, I would say.
I'm really super excited to throw these.
I think I would throw every disc in this plastic.
One hole to go until this lady here in the Prodigy shirt can put on a crown on her head.
Yeah, what a great weekend of disc golf played by Rachel Turton, the British champion, 2-time, and Copenhagen Open, soon to be 2-time European Pro Tour event champion, our all-star of the year. Checking the wind, and what a really pleasure it's been to follow the entire day of action on the FPO, doing separate live streams today, and that's what we're doing next year. So really something to look forward to. It's great that we don't miss a moment of all this really incredible disc golf being played by these ladies.
That would have been sad, the way Rachel Turton is playing right now. You don't want to miss any second of it.
Yeah, it's great to soak it all up, and she's done everything she needs to do right there, just putting it in the fairway. It's going to be a stress-free victory for Rachel Turton again.
And having the box on the final hole as the leader, that's what you want to see from her.
Yeah, and Haiti's got a stroke or two to play with here to secure that second place position.
Yeah, I'm not worried at all for Haiti right now, and especially not after these 2 previous holes that she has more or less parked. But anyway, just laid up.
Yeah, playing smart. She recognized that she won't have a chance for the win, and just trying to keep everybody off her tail for that second place position, finishing very strong.
And Silva is tied for 3rd place right now with Kaira Teko, and she wants to do something about that, but it's going to be difficult.
Not a great tee shot.
No.
She's going to have to concede the par and maybe do a little work for that.
It's going to be...
Of course, she had a birdie look yesterday, but that was with a much better drive.
Yeah, it's not going to be easy from there to get a solo 3rd place.
And it's been really fun to watch this new star from Sweden, Jenny Larsson. Not her best day today, but a really great weekend of disc golf and a very bright future indeed. A little overturned there on the drive.
She was down there yesterday as well. She was able to get a par anyway. Yeah,
scrambled well.
So I still give her quite good chances.
Time for our U-Disc course close-up. Disc Golf Park Millas in Spain. Started in 2016, rated very highly, 4.4. The #1 course, beautiful views, and a great destination for anybody. Yeah, all-star layout, 2,000 plus meters. That signature hole 12, so beautiful, overlooking the coast. And holes 4 and 14 have proven to be really big swings and really difficult.
Yeah, that's where we have seen the biggest score separations and big things happening, especially today on hole 14. So much going on there. And
shot of the tournament for Rachel Turton, parking that shot on 14.
And here's the flyover of hole 18, as we just saw the players teeing off from. And it's a big, long par 4 downhill, 201 meters. That pole that you see on the right side here, that's a Mando. You need to pass it on the left side. I was maybe a little bit optimistic on day 1 when I was thinking about the eagle possibilities, but I notice now that it's a little bit longer than it looks like on this flyover, and especially in the wind.
Yeah, sometimes it's hard to tell without being there, but we're really happy to have a lot of action on our chat board. People watching from all over the world, including your home in Sweden and Prince Edward Island in Canada, and lots of Rachel Turton fans from the UK. Very happy to have you all with us for this amazing moment. Yeah,
that's so cool, and thank you for staying with us and following this action together with us here in the studio. We would of course love to be there in sunny Spain, but we have to be here and
snowy Finland.
Take care of their business in Finland instead.
Honor our work obligations, and what a pleasure though. This is the next best thing, sharing live disc golf with all of you across the world. Getting our first snowfall here in Finland, but looks like a beautiful day there in South Spain. Definitely a great resort, holiday, vacation destination for anybody. Even people who aren't into disc golf would sure appreciate that region. Great food, great culture and lifestyle. So go check it out. Costa del Sol. Mountain, sea, low cost of living, high quality lifestyle. Saint?
That's the Saint. I remember her throwing that once in Tampere. She grip locked and somehow found a way down to the basket on hole 18 there.
Did she clear the Mando there?
I think she landed just in front of the Mando, so she should be safe.
Still a chance to get up and down and share that podium position. She won't be able to overtake, but
she wants to stay on the podium at least, even though it's going to be shared at best with Kaira Teko.
But it's certain now that we will see 3 different nationalities represented on that podium, so very exciting to see that.
It's awesome.
Yeah.
I love it. Rachel from UK, second place. Most likely, if nothing big, unfortunate or unexpected happens here, Heidi Laine from Finland. And third place, Kairi Teko from Estonia, and maybe shared with Silva Saarinen from Finland.
Precisely.
And here we have Jenny Larsson from Sweden. As we have said many times, hasn't had her day really, but still shown, especially on round 1 and 2, that she's a player we should keep our eyes on in the future also.
Most definitely.
She has definitely also impressed us a lot. Even this round, I would say. Some really, really high quality shots, but also a few too many mistakes and some bad luck here and there also.
Big moment here for Heidi Laine. She's been playing very conservatively on the green, but her throws have been really immaculate.
Yeah, the way she has finished her round now, like
yeah, she's just solid pars all the way from the back 9, I think, isn't it?
That's the Heidi Laine we used to
bogeyed
see.
number 10, but then just kicked it into gear and
so solid.
Very stable play.
It's taken her a while to get into her groove.
Second guessing her decision here a little bit, maybe getting a little bit of a different feel for the wind and deciding to play it really safe.
Yeah, she's not going for anything there.
Weird roll, but she's still lined up for a pretty routine approach, and she can even take a bogey and still have second place. So I think that was a smart decision not to risk any big numbers with an OB or anything like that.
No need to, and the way she has been playing the previous holes also, just playing safe and
super smart and
avoiding mistakes. Why would she change that strategy now on the final hole?
Yeah, she's already conceded the victory, so she's just trying to secure the biggest paycheck and the nicest trophy available.
And when Rachel is playing like this, it's not easy to catch up with her.
Yeah, she was so dominant in Copenhagen. In Tuni, she was injured, and so I guess we didn't get to see her in full form, but she still performed really well. And now, here at the All-Star event, back in prime form and putting on an incredible show.
And such a nice injection to the disc golf scene in Europe and in the world also. This UK representing FPO player, and she so full of professionalism and so positive player and has all these skills, and it's just exactly what we need. Get stuck high up in that tree, doesn't really matter. She can still drop it down from there and get a par, I believe.
Yeah, should be fine. No stress. Yeah, the course record is indeed 12 down by Jakub Semerad, and that came in at a 1081 rating. So that was some flaming hot start to this event from Jakub, the young Czech player, incredibly talented. His second highest rated round of his PDGA career. First one being part of that legendary battle playoff. Second place finish at the PCS Sula Open there in Norway. So yeah, one for the ages there. You can check that out on MDG Media's YouTube channel for coverage, and that's an epic battle between the 2018 world champion Greg Barsby, adding to his legacy with a fantastic playoff victory.
There were two world champions battling, because Jakub Semerad was that was before he won his world title.
Wasn't a putting world title.
Yeah.
I'm not sure if you can quite equate those two world titles, but it's a great accolade anyway. Silva, nicely done.
And now she needs a big putt to stay on that podium.
Yep, she's gonna have a circle 2 putt to maintain a tie for third, and if not, then we're gonna see quite a surprise finish.
That's where she was yesterday and putting for birdie.
Splashed out left side.
So we know that she can do it. Didn't really get it then, but she was close enough to show that it's possible.
Yep, Heidi, nicely done. She can just pitch that under the basket and take second place. Doesn't even need it.
That's right. And the course record for FPO, as far as we are aware at least, should be +2.
Definitely.
Rachel Turton and
matched by
Kairi Teko today.
Yeah, fantastic results from both of them. Really a very high level of play.
And Rachel today +3, so very close to that.
Very well done. Yeah, she really kept it together. Just those couple holes that kind of scared us a little bit, namely hole 10, where she kind of missed that putt and went down. That looked like that might have just opened the door a little bit, but she quickly slammed it back shut there, especially with that incredible drive on hole 14 to just iced.
That was so beautiful. That was so clean. So
yeah, definitely.
So beautiful. That's the best word I can find for it.
It was really amazing drive there, and parked it under the basket, and that was all she wrote. Icing on the cake there with that tap-in birdie, and now she's just been able to cruise it in for a very comfortable win, doing it in really amazing fashion, wonderful style. The pride of Prodigy Discs FPO team, Rachel Turton.
That A2 has been working very well for her. Just using it over and over. This might be the final time this year that it gets to fly, at least in a kind of competitive round. Yeah. And it's flying very straight and landing close to the basket as so many times before. Good job, Rachel Turton. You are so well deserved of this. So many of your fans are watching and following this together with us. We have gotten so many comments on our social media outlets all this week. Everyone praising her. We are big fans ourselves here in the studio.
It's been a true joy to follow along. She's so professional in her demeanor out there on the course, and the level of play is just spectacular. So what a wonderful weekend it's been to watch Rachel Turton display her amazing talents here on Disc Golf Stream and earn herself
Silva now to stay on the podium.
A victory. Oh, just missed it. So
Silva is dropping down to 4th. Sorry for interrupting you, by the way, but yeah,
but that was an important moment indeed.
Silva is gonna finish 4th at the European Pro Tour All-Stars, but she has been such a nice player to follow all this year, and especially on the European Pro Tour, getting her first ever international title as a senior.
In the Open Division.
In the Open Division, yeah.
Of course, she's the reigning European Junior champion, so still a teenager, still a long way to go in her career, and already racking up the really impressive titles. But she was the one who was really applying the pressure today to Rachel, and she kind of faltered here in the back nine at the very end of the round and lost her podium position, but she will definitely live to fight another day. She will come back stronger, I'm sure.
I honestly don't think that she cares so much if you finished 2nd, 3rd, 4th, 5th, or whatever. She went for the win.
She's got the spirit of a champion, the heart of a lion, just really definitely playing to win and providing an unbelievable number of highlights along the way.
Heidi felt that the win wasn't possible today. She plays very smart here on the final stretch, where she has been laying up, even though she has more or less parked some holes because she hasn't needed anything else. Final putt of the season here for Heidi, finishing 2nd, right after Rachel Turton.
Yep, your European Pro Tour points champion. Fantastic season and a great 2nd place finish here in Spain for the All-Star event. Congratulations to her. Jenny finishing up her round, and great to see her out here on the All-Star event.
Silva is gonna tap in her putt as well and let Rachel get a moment of glory there. Fine. Did it hit the top?
Yeah, top shelf and in. Didn't really matter at that point, but nice to see it settle in the basket. Here's
Doing her routine.
Yeah.
Not leaving anything out. There it is, Rachel. Another victory on the European Pro Tour. You took the first down, you took the final one.
Fantastic performance and a really, really great result here in Spain for the All-Star event. Congratulations, Rachel Turton. Dominant performance, incredible victory. Well done.
Yeah, she has known it for quite some time already. She has been able to play relaxed on these holes. Now she's gonna get a trophy in her hand just right here.
Nico Wickman giving her her first place trophy.
And there it is, Rachel.
Nice trophy, All-Star champion here in Spain. Or there in Spain, should I say.
Yeah, she came into Spain 2 days before the event started. She looked extremely excited in the pre-event interview in the press conference there, and she has had fun out on these courses. She started off already on day one with a course record and just kept going.
Yeah, amazing performance from her. Dominant victory.
Yes, we are ready.
Here we are. We're going to hear directly from her momentarily.
If she doesn't blow away, the wind is strong right now.
It's picking up, isn't it?
Yeah.
The winner of the first European Pro Tour All-Stars event ever.
How difficult with the audio.
Yeah, absolutely incredible. You know, back in April, I think it was, in Copenhagen, I took down the first ever European Pro Tour event, and now I'm here taking down the All-Stars, and it's just such a fantastic feeling. I'm really excited and really happy.
And did the wind play any tricks on you on this last round?
Definitely, yeah, and I laid up a lot of shots where I normally would like to go for.
Wait a little bit and see if we get sound from this interview. Not sure exactly what is happening, but I'm sure we're going to hear a lot from Rachel.
A lot of people on the card had absolutely incredible shots. Silver parts a few holes.
Sound from this interview or another interview
everybody still played really well despite the weather, but yes,
we're going to be going
and we will be seeing you on the next season, I'm pretty sure, right?
Certainly, yeah, I'm excited for it.
Okay, well, thank you very much and congratulations once again, Rachel.
Thank you very much. Yeah, I'd just like to say thank you very much to Prodigy, Prodigy Europe for supporting me for the whole season, Ace Disc Golf, my family, friends and everybody else at home who's supported me. I'm really excited. Thank you very much.
Well, thank you.
Kup Zemerad going out with a 5-stroke lead. So we might see something similar as we saw now from Rachel. Who knows?
Yep. That's it for this All-Star event final round. It's been a ton of fun. Welcome back to Disc Golf Stream Studios. We're going to wrap it up real quick because we got to switch over to the MPO, but it's been a really ton of fun to follow the FPO throughout their full round, and congratulations to Rachel Turton for an incredible victory there.
Thank you for being with us. Please join us for the MPO round. And right there with you. Victor Tågestad here signing off. Bye-bye.